What's up, everybody? Sorry
What
I was
is
late.
up, you roundheads?
What's up, you roundheads? Heck yeah. How's everybody doing?
Oh, Lord. Who all we got in here? We got, what, 9 already loaded up? So we got Mike, Kat, Jeff. Ricker was in here. Late as usual.
Mr. Richard.
Jeff S. is alive and kicking.
Richard, my cock, Woodworks is in here.
Prog's here. What's up, Prog?
What's up, Prog?
Robert G., the faithful. Oh, shit, the Bearded Vikings in the house already.
What's up, Daniel?
What's everybody been up to? You record today, or did you recording tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
So I didn't release a video last weekend. It's pretty much done. I just got caught up doing some stuff, so I just have to finish off that video, and then that video's gonna be released probably tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna work on some other stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna shoot another video. I might just shoot it and then release next week. Kind of give myself a little bit of a break. I had a crazy week, dude.
Oh, I guarantee it. My chisel video just like started eating dog turds. So I gotta figure out something to recoup from that. So in typical dirtbag fashion, I made another fence picket video, but this was pretty cool. My boy, he's like starting to get into the whole tools and woodworking stuff like we was talking about earlier. And he's been hitting me up for a toolbox of his own. So I've been collecting all these smaller, like real tools, like smaller Stanley screwdrivers, hand planes, hammers, stuff like that. And I made him a toolbox.
That's nice.
A little saw scabbard on the side of it. Because God forbid he can use my tools. He's a little salty prick. But other than that, I love the kid.
Nice. Danny just posted a video for a project off the Bearded Viking group.
Have to check it out as soon as I get off of here and finish shooting this thing.
What's up, Joe? What's up, Roy? I caught Roy's live a little bit earlier. I think he was kind of busy. I kind of popped in and said hi and then left. So, hello.
I popped in on somebody's earlier. No, this was yesterday. I popped in on Ricker's because he had one at like noon. I was at school hiding, and I was like, hey, I got to check that out. Turning a pin from a corn cob and dye it. Going to take some rings, custom wooden. Corn cob pin will be pretty cool, Mike.
That is cool.
This cool project, saw it before I checked in there. My cock scorpion is in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as usual, it's been a busy ass week. I am overly excited for this Saturday's live stream. I've been counting down the hours on this one.
Me too, man. I was so busy I didn't even do a promo for this thing.
Yeah, I've been busier than a one-legged man in that ass-kicking contest. It's just been nonstop.
Hell yeah.
But I will announce it here to this group of people, all 15 of you guys that are in here. I've only told a couple people about this so far. A couple live streams ago, Robert G. brought up a rather weird business-sounding name, Hongdui. And after researching them, they make tools for they're the ones that developed the Cat's Moses router plane, a bunch of stuff like that, his coping saw and fret saw. Yesterday, I signed a contract with them. So they're going to start supplying tools for my shop. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's nice, dude. Oh, there's the man.
Look at him. He shows up in pretext form only, not in physical form. It was a hockey fight, my friend. Algorithm popped this live broadcast up about 5 times on my page, so YouTube is awesome. I'll take it.
Heck yeah! Hey, they've been. I don't know what I did, but they're pushing me like crazy.
Yeah, you're almost like 3,000 subs now, you dick.
A few of my videos started doing good, and then now like there's like a list of them that are just slowly, and I'm like, what the heck is going on, dude?
Not me.
Weird.
Oh, I think I've got like 14 subscribers since last week. Shit's low as low can get.
You're still killing, brother. Still had that 10. What is it? 11,000 now. That one video.
I think, I don't know. Moyak Scorpion, that's cool. Mike, Brad Maloney, how's y'all doing tonight? We're doing good. Rough around the edges.
What's up,
Thank
Ron?
you, Rough around the edges.
What's up, Pirate?
Yeah, man, it's 3K. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut. So, the Viking brought a damn phone on last night to his live and had people calling in. That's probably one of the coolest things ever.
What was that? What did he do?
He got a phone, like I guess he got like a burner phone or something. I don't know, but he had it like mounted up beside him, and like he posted the number up to the burner phone, and like he had people from his live stream actually calling in. It was actually pretty cool. So of course I called in, you know, and asked him about his car's extended warranty, and the first time I ever actually got to thank a guy in person. So I thanked him for everything he's done for the community and all that stuff like that. But it was a pretty cool shit. I hadn't seen nothing like that done yet, so kudos to him.
That's cool. Did you FaceTime?
Nah, dude, it's just like a phone call, like, yeah, I need a pizza.
And you could hear it on the live?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Like, he's lucky that I didn't have a soundboard yet, because I'd have made that well worth it. He'd been, like, got spam called from, like, some phone sex operators and shit. Like, you want to touch your feet while I touch my toes? It was good shit, though.
All right, Joe. Thanks for popping in, Joe.
Oh, what? I must be way behind.
Maybe I'm way behind. No, I'm good. What's up, Pirate?
Man,
So after a busy week, your boy, my wife went on a hike with some friends, and your boy pretty much watched with my 1-year-old daughter all the Jurassic Parks today.
that's a fucking gangster ass day, dude.
Oh my god, man! It was a little bit of a change for me, that's for sure.
Hey, the Canadian's backstage waiting to come in. He said, "Let him in."
Oh, there you are! Surprise!
Hey,
What's
what's
up,
going
you dirty
on?
Canuck?
What's
I'm still sorry about the hockey fight.
No, it took me a few extra minutes. I had to put my safety Crocs in sport mode.
The Canadian
I
socks.
love it.
I'm saying.
Hell yeah! we surprised
What's
you,
going on,
huh, Red Frog? Mr. David Ardita in the house.
Oh, see, Dizzle.
Said I was in the waiting room.
Michael Wilson.
Hell
Oh shit,
yeah.
it just got weird now.
That's too funny.
You were the fourth man in a 3-man circle jerk. Turn now.
Oh, that's funny. How's your guys' week been?
Busy. That's what we've been complaining
Pretty
about
good,
for the
man.
first, like, I don't
Busy,
know,
yeah.
20 minutes of the stream.
Oh,
We were just talking about how busy it was.
Oh,
Nice.
Real busy.
Robert, I hope your girlfriend's
Yes.
all right, man. Just seeing
yeah,
that.
same here. It's been a busy week. I'm trying to catch up on projects. I'm doing this one right now. This is a
It's a big paddle.
30-some-odd-year-old. So it's a pizza peel.
Or a paddle.
Right? So you know those pizza stand things I made, that same place, they opened like 30 years ago. This is their first pizza peel they ever had. So they asked me if I could fix it up a little bit and then put like welcome across it and whatnot. They're going to hang it on their wall.
That's
Like
cool.
just keep a little bit of the old piece in the new place. So I started trying to fix it up, and it looks like whatever employee tried to fix it last time used silicone in the joints. Like, it's just weird.
Sure, that worked great in an oven.
Oh my!
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I have been a mess trying to chisel that shit out, and yeah, oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you
I
gonna
don't think it
welcomes
went
or
in
you
the
engrave
oven.
them?
What's that?
You gonna chisel in the welcome or engrave them?
No, so I'm gonna use my engraver and some 1/8 plywood. I'm gonna cut out the letters for welcome, and then I'm gonna paint them black and then glue them on top so it kind of sticks out. That way it doesn't. Yeah, that way it doesn't lose the appeal. I don't even know how glue is gonna hold to this thing because it's covered in like a greasy film, and I can't get it off at all. So.
Sometimes whenever my certain things on me are covered in a greasy film, I've got to rub it a whole lot to get off. But it works.
Dude, I have rubbed this. I've used so many things to try and get. I've waxed on. I've waxed
this
off.
I have rubbed this. Canadian sharpshooter. Yeah. I have rubbed this.
Oh, that's what she said. Dude,
I'm still trying to clear an ice dam up here on my roof because it's about 12 inches thick. It's bringing crazy up here, man. Canada sucks right now.
He sends me a picture today. He's got like a burn pile of all the scrap wood. You can tell it's like just a total gift of the Magi. He's burning his scrap wood to melt off the ice.
Well, you know what I did? I got 4 feet of snow in my backyard, and I had no idea where my fire pit was. So what I did is I dug a little divot, and I was like, I think it's here. So then I just threw all the shit on and lit it on fire. And it turned out I was actually right above the fire pit. Thank God.
Good luck, workshop. Ryan, the wife told me to come back and tell you she thinks you're cute, and Mike is a nice guy. God, she's real. Ryan is cute, though. He's got them dimply features in his hat. What the fuck? I'm not a nice guy. I have 2 CBN, and it's a game changer for sharpening. Yeah, I heard that the CBN setup is very nice for sharpening stuff. I just I can't bring myself to invest in one. I'm kind of like partial to my flat stones and stuff like that. But I do want to get one of those eventually.
Mike, I got to tell you, so I was up at a place this week called Cutting Birds.
Here we fucking go.
They make they make
He waits like 10 minutes until
No. So they make high-end like timber homes. Right?
Yeah.
And then they do a lot of custom work. And so I'm up there talking to the guy, and my main contact up there, she's like, I just saw you on YouTube. And she's like, I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to like everything. And oh my God, I came back with like 40 million notifications. But then the other guy that was working there, it turns out he's hand carving this full-size door for this billionaire client. And $50,000 for a hand carved scene. It's a wood scene with a buck and an eagle, and he's carving it with hand chisels. So he's like, come in the back here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. And then he shows me his polishing and everything. He uses no stones whatsoever. He uses a honing compound and a felt wheel on a bench grinder, and that is it. And the polish finish is amazing, and it just pushed right through it like oak, like butter.
Really
crazy. Yeah.
One of the old timers up here was telling me to get some old thick felt and use a high abrasive or a low grit high abrasive compound to do the end of my chisels and my blades and stuff. I am gonna have to try that.
That's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, this guy was from.
Dude.
Good.
No, he had like 40 or 50 chisels on the wall, most of them like old Stanleys, old Veritas. Like it was like a work of art looking at this thing.
Dude, it's crazy. What's up, guys? I'm trying to stay up here with you on the chat and keep conversation going. So before you popped in, I was telling everybody, my boy's been getting more and more into woodworking and stuff like that. He's been like hounding me about like getting his own tools or trying to use my tools, and let's face it, mine may not be the safest thing ever because I had a damn chop saw that was like a time bomb one way or another was going to take you off the map.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was scary.
Yeah, it was, but you know what don't kill us makes us stronger. I came out with 10 fingers. I'm doing all right.
There you go.
So I didn't want to just turn loose with like a hyper tough whatever, just like toolkit. You know, I wanted to put some thought into it. He's wanted to do a little bit of woodwork and just basic stuff. He's like already trying to like take stuff apart. He's like your kid. He's a monster when it comes to Legos and stuff. So we rolled up to the local flea market, and I was just kind of like trying to look around for tools that we could like refinish and, you know, bring up to speed for him like that, just a starter kit. But I did pick up 2 Diston, like pre-1900 saws. So now I've got the full set of 3 of the cabinet maker saws. Nice. I got to get a back saw. I picked both those up for like $8. So I was already on cloud 9, but I ended up getting my kid like an old Stanley hammer, like a set of Stanley screwdrivers. I got him a Stanley chisel, some other stuff. And I was actually filming the video right before we rolled up in this. I got a
dude, that's awesome.
Toolbox.
That is awesome.
Right here. And
is that a slide in for a saw? That is epic, dude. That is awesome.
So
that is cool, dude.
I laser engraved.
That just made my day, bro.
That's Ash actually right here.
Nice. Name and everything.
Right Ash that cool. Yeah, it says Delauder and Son. It's got his name Vinny on there, and it says "You always make me proud." Because
that's awesome.
Every time he does,
he'll keep that forever.
So hopefully he builds his own with a little bit more tools here longer. But I did manage to find him a little plane because I'm not going to like turn him loose into the world without a plane and a chisel. But
that's cool, dude.
I don't think I'm gonna throw a razor's edge on him yet. I'll let him figure out how to do that himself. But he's set to build some stuff. We put together every little wood figurine that Lowe's sells and all that. So now he's in the business of making his own stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
He hasn't seen it yet.
Nothing wrong with it. It's great when you can get the kids into it. I got actually some some stuff. This here is a little hammer I got from my kid. It's a Veritas hammer.
Oh wow!
Right? They had this back in the late 80s, and then they discontinued it, and they brought it back as a limited edition. Like look how rough it is as far as how it's held in there. Like it's
2 horseshoe nails in the top.
Yeah, that's it. Right? It's a 5-ounce hammer, and this is like the handiest hammer to have.
That top looks like kind of like a deluge hammer.
I've got a Stanley hammer that's got like the nick on the back of the claws on the back. One of the claws has got a nick for taking out smaller finishing nails. And it was just like the only time I've seen one of those, but I thought somebody had filed it in there at first, but somebody actually put it in there, and it's got an actual nick in there for pulling out finishing nails. And I've got to rehandle that. That's going to go with my kit.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Hand ratchet drill the other day for $2. A very safe drill for kids. Yeah, FS, you'll have to send me pictures of that. I don't think I've seen one of those. A hand ratchet drill?
A hand ratchet drill?
I've never heard of one. Unless he's talking about like one of the egg beaters or something.
Oh, I gotta show you something. My son made this.
I think he's talking about the one that you and I have that's like the same, Mike. Yeah, he was talking about. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about because he's like, oh, I got an extra one, Ryan. Because he lives Jeff lives in the same town as I do. So like he was like, man, I'll let you have one.
Dude, I love this thing.
That thing's badass, dude. I got to get mine going.
If you put a screw tip auger in it, man, it'll hog its way through some oak like nobody's business.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Just put a little bit of ass behind it and twist it, you're in.
That's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah. What's the deal with the good vape?
My son's got
disposable vapor.
My son's got a 3D printer in his room, so he made me a 3D printed ratchet.
That's pretty cool.
Like a 3/8.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I feel really bad because I put a real socket on it and tried to use it, and I broke it in half.
Broke it.
I feel like
Did you tell?
so it's out
hey,
here.
Did you
He was
did you tell him?
He was standing right. Oh yeah, no. He was looking at me and he's like,
He was looking at me.
yeah. So I have to glue it back together, but she's hitting the graveyard because there ain't no
Later
way that's
on.
working the 3/8 socket.
Let me catch up here. Ivor Wilson, what's the deal with the good vape and the disposable vape? It's just whatever my hand can get to fast enough, man. They're both the same flavor pretty much, so it doesn't matter. Some of the braces have ratchet heads on them. I have not seen that yet, Robert G.
What Robert G said? Oh.
He said some of the braces have ratchet heads on them. Jeff S says it's like the ratchet screwdriver, but it has a drill bit on the end. Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
You talking about one of these?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like the Stanley Yankee, aka jerk off drill.
You're pretty good at that.
Hey, do it again. Do it again.
My hands were sandpaper and this meat hook was damn 2x4. By the end of the day, I'd have a toothpick. Rub the veneer right off of it.
Oh, you guys see Chase's new table saw he's gonna get? Oh shit!
No, what did he get?
Oh, that
Power
are badass.
Oh my god, dude! Those have the best top out of all the table saws because they're like, oh my gosh, it's like a nickel or some shit, nickel plated or something like that. They're crazy.
Jack in the shop. I don't always have to make that face, but I never look at my face when I'm jacking in the shop, so I don't know. That is it, Jeff? Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to find him one. I actually found this in my father-in-law's stuff after he passed away. There was a bunch of tools, and I'd never seen one of these before, and I snatched it up. It actually came in super handy for setting holes for screws and stuff in thinner material without breaking out a damn DeWalt and just blowing through it.
There's gonna be table saw debate here. Harvey's better.
The top and the horsepower is what lead me to it. My wife is pissed, but she'll be okay. I'm telling you.
Powermatic. I've heard Powermatic is a really true table saw, dude. I've heard they're really true.
Powermatic's been around for a lot longer than Harvey, I think, too.
I've heard that Powermatic's the shit. I've heard great things about Harvey, but I've never had the ability to touch either one of them.
Me neither, but I've heard from like people, like old timers, say Powermatic's like the shit.
I've used the Powermatic. They're amazing saws. They really are.
I've heard they're extremely true, dude. That's just what I've heard 100%. From everybody 100%. That's used them. Yeah,
everything, table, fence, rock solid, like everything, bang on with those saws.
Moyak has a Powermatic too. That's badass.
That's awesome.
Mike, you're not allowed to touch things. The hell I ain't. I got all these and brought them back from the dead, like this bad boy.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Robert. Bourbon Moth is going Powermatic because he donated all his Grizzly tools to the Cats Moses Fund, and then Powermatic gave him all that shit.
Yeah, his whole garage full.
They said, "Oh, I'm just gonna give you $30,000 of Powermatic shit because you're badass."
Because he's like, we're working in the little shop right now, and I'm like, dude, fuck you.
That looks like way more than $30,000 in Powermatic tools.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like it's crazy, but they're amazing
planers and stuff.
Yeah.
The best table saw is the one you can get. Ricker, I don't side with you on a lot of shit, but I'm gonna go with that.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with that too. I run a rigid table saw, and I've got it completely true. So
I know you
Boys,
have a
you've seen
Shop
my
Fox
setup.
fence on it. I was like, what the heck, dude? Do you have a Grizzly or a Shop Fox? He's like, no, I got a rigid.
I got
A
rigid
badass
with a
rigid,
Fox
though.
fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one table saw that everybody complains about, but I don't have a single issue with.
Well, hopefully, by the way they were talking, Hongdui is going to send me the fence, the miter, and all that setup that'll fit on my saw. And that might change the game. Dude,
They're gonna give you that.
Sending me a slew of shit.
They're gonna give you the miter gauge we were looking at. That one live. Remember, we were looking
like the
at.
guy's cool as hell. The contact there, like I hollered at him, and I was figuring that I was figuring I might get a set of bench dogs or something, because I mean they're cool enough to stop it for Cats Moses. And he's like, make me a list of things that you'd be interested in, and I was like, fuck it, go big or go home. So I was like a kid on Christmas Eve. Like, I want 7 bicycles. And then he's like, I will prepare a package for you. It'll ship out. He goes, I'll prepare a package and it'll send out the next couple of days. And I was like, oh, shit.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's cool.
Just got to do, include them all in a video?
No, he just wants me to use them in the shop and give them a rating and all that shit. And then there's actually a collab thing.
That's badass, dude. That's the perfect deal. You don't got to do no review. You just use them in your videos. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
that's
like
the best.
he just wants me to use them in the shop. I told him, I was like, look, normally on stuff like that, like I was like, usually dedicate a video, like a full length video to the reviews. Like I'm not really worried about the views that I get off of it. It's the least I could do. It gets you a little bit of, advertising and stuff like that. And then I spam it in all my videos from then on out. Like I put your link in there and all that stuff. And then he's like, okay, so is there a list of items that you're interested in? And I was like, fuck it, go big or go home. So I was just like writing down like unit numbers.
Try.
And send it to him. And he's like, oh, that's not that bad. I'll prepare a package and I'll send it to you in the next couple of days. And I was like, huh?
Wow.
Okay. Like he sent me a picture of their prototype bench dogs they're making. Right off the rip, he offered to send me like the Cats Moses fret coping saw that I sent you a picture of.
Yeah. That thing.
I was like, what the fuck? Okay, dude. Yeah, that'll work on dovetails.
Did you put the they had the other one on there, the clear cut stock guides for your table saw fence?
Dude, if they make it again, I put it on paper. I spent 25 minutes writing down part numbers.
And they said, okay,
send you all of that?
Wow.
The way he's talking, he's just loading me down with stuff.
That's badass, man.
Like I don't know if I'm getting every bit of it or not, but whatever I get, I'm gonna be more than thankful for. And then there's also a thing on there like a collab. He's like, if there's one tool that you can make to have your name on, what would it be?
That's
huge. I told him, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. And he's like, we don't have any of those. That's like a really good idea to have something like that. And I was like, yeah, man, you don't find those anywhere. I'm not going to say it in public right now. I mean, I'll tell you two guys in confidence here a little bit, but it's right up my alley. It's old school with a big ass hit of new school on it. And like, he was like, I've never thought about that before.
Look what Mike put.
Yeah, you haven't.
Look what Mike put.
So yeah, Mike, like I'm totally jacked about it, dude.
Mike, look what Mike put.
Whatever you don't need or want, I will take.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so,
boy, Mike, that boy.
If that rolls through and he rolls in, he sends everything that he's going to do. This current bench that I'm sitting at is my old kitchen table from the other house. I'm going to bust this sumbitch up into firewood, whatever I can't save. I'm going to make me a full-on wood top RUBIO style workbench with the tool catch on the back of it, clamps, mocks and vise, all that stuff. And then this whole corner of the shop over here, this whole side, I'm gonna remove all this lumber. It's gonna be like a professional studio style shooting area for that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Ooh, Robert G put.
Hey, I get the referral. Hey, dude, I told him that Robert was the one that sent me.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, we were making fun of your business name for the longest time in the live chat.
Yeah, their stuff looks like quality, man. Like,
yeah, no, it does.
Really nice.
It does.
It's not like Cats Moses's like playing with chunks of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like for him to endorse them and then for them to actually build his stuff that he markets as his own and sells out of his shop, it's got to be quality. And I'm not being a dick when I say this, and I'm definitely not talking down the golden grail of tool stores. But your boy's been using Harbor Freight since it could be used. And if they want to send me some of that high quality aircraft aluminum precision made stuff that's made for like the greats, I'm gonna rub my dick on it. All over it. Just packing oil on my balls. Just, I don't care. Like everything I've heard about them, they're quality, and I really want to use them. What's up, Conrad?
What's up, Conrad? Conrad's in the house. What's going down?
Hey, Conrad.
Yeah, Robert G was. I got to give props to him. He's in the chat right now. Like that dude, he's the one that brought it to our attention. Yeah, we roasted him for a little bit. We pulled it up. We made fun of the name like fucking forever, but
Hongdui.
I reached out to them, and they're all about the seriousness and new beginnings. Yes, the old dick rub. Sorry that you walked in on it, Conrad. Speaking of which, I'm not trying to hijack the chat or anything like that. I know that we've been having fun here, but I do want to say something real quick. There's a woman in our chat right now. She's near and dear to all of us. She handles all the hooligans out there. She's in pretty much everybody's chat. Kat, she going through some shit. So if you the praying folk, throw one up for her. Appreciate it. Be awful nice of y'all. Other than that, I ain't gonna throw her business out there, but she's good people and she needs all the support she can get.
Yeah, she's a wonderful person. Love you, Kat.
Not in like a smut book kind of love, like brother, sister, we hunt Easter egg kind of love. Not in West Virginia either. Sorry, Robert.
Look at this. Say something about me now.
No, Kizzy. I'm made from my fucking ponytail, damn it. Totally look like Maui on Mulan or some shit. What the hell now? Oh, now look at this dumb shit.
Thanks, Kat.
Rinky dink ass hammer. We've all blew our fingertips off a million times, right or wrong. Ryan especially, because this is what he does.
Yeah.
Beard
dude,
is
when I was a kid, dude, my grandpa used to have me pound the deck nails to learn how to hammer, and we're talking like I was probably like 7 or 8, dude. And I remember I hit my thumb, dude, and oh, that shit exploded.
Like,
I was
blood
like,
underneath the nail and shit, hot drill bit or hot needle in it to let it out. Like my grandpa didn't give a hell about that. He was like, get back out there, boy. But check this out. This is a kid's hammer or kid's hammer. Tell me why East Wing or like the big hammer production companies can't do this. Do you see that?
what is that?
What is it?
Would you like to know what that is?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay. That's got a magnet in it to hold the fucking nail upright so when you hit it, you don't blow your fingertips off.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Yeah, why don't all finishing hammers have this? This was $3 at Lowe's. It's a kid's toy.
Yeah, but so a lot of the big ones, they have magnets in the heads, like stilettos and all that kind of stuff. They all have magnets in the heads.
Yeah, but you can't put a finishing nail in the distance.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking kid's toy.
Wow.
I'm going back to buy my own. Ryan has short sleeves of Mike and his layers of flannel. Guess which one lives in California? Hey, these shirts, man, they came from a company called BOCOMAL. They actually sent them to me to wear in my video because they thought my videos are cool, so I can't complain.
Hey, they got some. I checked out their website after you told me. They're badass, dude.
But dude, they're warm too. Like I got a heater in the back.
Quality shit.
Silly out here. These things are thick as shit and like they're comfortable. Like I'm not trying to like run a commercial or nothing like that.
When you sent that to me, I checked out that
the same thing, Daniel. If I brought one of those on my job site, they'd fucking kick my ass.
I'm not saying fucking frame a house with it, but I'm saying if you're like putting brads in the side of something small or you're reupholstering a couch again, I got meaty ass fingers, dude. I can't hold those little ass nails without blowing the tops of these off.
I will say though, in your defense though, with finish hammers, you can't really smack a nail because those smooth faces aren't nice to hit with.
You yeet off
those
of them.
those waffle faces.
The waffle prints.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm really perturbed about this whole ordeal. Man.
Yeah, those smooth
I am a big
heads
boy
are
with little
slick.
tools.
I still rock a framing hammer that's now a finishing hammer. Look at this bad boy. It's a 22 ounce made by a company called Dead On. And it is the best hammer I have ever owned.
I've got a couple hammers.
Actually, it's got the slot up here at the top, and it's got a magnet back here to hold the head.
And
nice.
I don't know if he's in here yet, but our boy, my honey handmade, Steve, his package arrived to me the other day. Look at that.
Yeah, that's beauty. I saw that in your video.
And if you scan that little bastard on the bottom, it'll take you old dad's YouTube page.
And that's genius. Ryan, same with your stickers.
Yeah, he actually sells the coins. They're out of like 1/4-inch thick maple after he engraves your barcode and all your stuff in there. He sells them on his Etsy. Like he can do that for you and do like a whole batch of them. But
that's cool.
I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Yeah, he's got a nice setup going with him.
So Daniel, Dead On is all you use. That's awesome. I didn't even know Dead On was still around. Can't even
Dead
find him
On
up here.
skeleton, hold the head. That's what she said. There it is. I did one for you earlier, Conrad Willer.
You said Dead On hammers.
Yeah,
that's a brand.
I've never used Dead On. I always used Deluge wood handles and through my whole career. And then there's a company here in California called Martinez hammers, and there used to be Stiletto, and they're Martinez hammers. They're expensive, but I swear, man, I bought one about 4 months ago, and they're kind of expensive, but that thing hits way better than my Deluge ever hit, man. They're just expensive.
The stilettos, they are amazing. I've swung them quite a few times.
It's the old the owner of Stiletto. He sold Stiletto and he created Martinez, and Martinez, they're the best hammer I've ever used in my life.
Oh, nice.
They're just expensive. They're expensive, but they're worth it. Like if you're doing anything like rough carpentry wise, they're the best. I feel.
You grind the waffle heads down, Daniel, so it doesn't leave the mark when you're finishing. I get it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I did the exact same thing. See,
new beginnings.
I've got
the
head down on my Dead On.
That's what I used to do with my. Yeah, Daniel knows Stiletto. The Stiletto. I have a Martinez, Daniel. It's the same hammer basically. It's just a little bit different. Love it.
You know what
Love that hammer.
A really fun hammer is to use is this fuck shit up hammer.
Oh, yes, what the hell is that shit?
Frame a house at noon and be at a zombie apocalypse by 1. What the fuck is that?
Would you get that from the fucking Ninja Turtles?
This here?
You gotta. Would you get that from the motherfucking Ninja Turtles?
He's like, it's a fucking Ninja Turtle.
So you put your stud in here. You know, you get 2x4s, 2x6s, and they're twisted. So you use this, you twist it straight, and then you hit it in.
I usually just grab a hold of it, twist it with my hand.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking. I've used this to wreck so much crap.
That looks like that is murked people in sandy countries. He stole that off the back of a Navy SEAL. Just.
He's the Grim Keeper.
Yep, the holy demo bar.
That's probably the greatest comment of the day so far.
The Grim Deeper.
The Grim Deeper.
So deep,
God
it
damn.
soul.
I can carry that name on a bit.
Carry that name on a bit. So, what the fuck?
Mike.
Hell yeah.
I thought the Scottish was weird, David. Canada wins it.
No,
So,
we're just efficient. We put like
yeah.
4 tools in one.
What's up, Jan?
It's a pry bar, hook,
And a pig's foot.
pig's foot.
Yep.
So
Ooh,
Mike
damn.
Wilson said that he's sending us some stuff from Scotland, I believe, and some what he referred to as, let me see if I can find it again, some Scottish stuff with the headphones. I've never been more scared nor intrigued in my entire life. Because if any of you guys have ever met Michael Wilson or spoke with Michael Wilson, he is solely just as messed up as the three of us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he sounds like Sean Connery when he's doing it.
He was
Like,
explaining. we were on a video call one time, right? And like I think this might have been the first time. And he was explaining the lathe, and I was like, "Man, Mike, you got a strong accent, brother." It's like
I just want to hear
strong,
him
bro.
bust out and cuss, like full on.
He is a great guy. He's a great guy.
Fuck, I'm gonna come up
Mike's
behind him and put it in a tradesman entrance, and they don't know what I went with the quickie. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Mike Wilson is a great dude. He's
Yeah,
damn
he's a
good
great
people.
guy.
Like he's
Hell
one
yeah.
person that I was genuinely worried about whenever he went on like a hiatus there for a week or two. Like me and Ryan were like, dude, has anybody heard from Mike? Is he all right? He kind of fell off the grid. I was relieved when he finally got a hold of me.
Who are you talking about, Kizzy? Why can't he get on now? Who's you talking about? Mike?
Mike,
Throw
you wanna
some love
jump on?
Mike's way. I'm sure he's still on. He's probably hanging out.
Oh, he's in
Maybe
there.
he fell asleep. Maybe he fell asleep.
Yeah, it's only like 1:30 over there or some shit.
I know. He's a devoted friend and fan.
He's
Gotta
good
like
people.
that.
Good people.
Where you at, Michael?
Don't hide, Mike.
Don't hide, Mike. I'm gonna send you that link, Mike, so you can jump on. That'd be
Send it to
wow. I should.
No, we don't. It's not our fault.
Oh, okay.
He's still here making fun of the Canadian. It's a full-time gig.
It's all right. We're used to it.
Mike, you got to jump on with us, man. Ryan's going to send you the link. I don't care if you are naked in your kitchen in the bathrobe eating Cheetos. I don't think you can
Hold
be
on,
naked
I'm
in the
gonna-
bathroom. I'm not hopping on, no chance,
Oh,
Mike. It's
maybe
coming.
not.
It's coming, Mike. Like a
Oh, it's coming,
fat
Mike.
chick riding a bicycle on a cobblestone road. It's coming hard. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going back.
Oh, it's-
No, no, no.
Hey, Mike, you better check your Instagram, my friend.
Come on, Mikey. Let's go, Mikey. Jeff asked Canada the 51st state. Jesus.
Oh God, Jeff, let's not even go there.
New beginnings, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's gone now, sorry.
Up.
Come on, Michael Wilson, be a friend now. NBW AC. Whatever. Can't trade California till Ryan moves. I've already got one guy co-host in fucking Canada.
All right, Mike. Come on, Mike. I sent it to you.
You got to send it to something other than his Instagram.
I sent it to his Instagram.
Yeah.
Email.
I sent it to his Facebook, too.
There you go, Facebook.
Oh, that'll work.
I'm going to bed. I'll catch you all the next one. I'm chicken shitting it. Come on, dude. Yes, on here.
You can do it, Mike. I got a feeling they're probably not going to let you live it down. So.
All right.
I'm gonna send it to your business one on Facebook. Your board.
There you go. Go on, Mike. You're like a skinny Sean Connery.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, you better get going.
See, yeah, if you threw out the middle name, dude, your head.
He's
100%. You go.
Where's he going?
Wife called him by his middle name.
Ooh, yep. No, you better go.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta go.
Homie. It's a done deal. You best go.
All right, Mike. I sent it to your Facebook too. We're waiting, Michael.
And Mike, I gotta jump out in about 10 minutes, so you gotta jump in and take my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, if you don't, it's not even a throuple anymore. It's just two guys in a room. Take it how you want.
I'm sure he'll come in. Mike Wilson is the best.
He might, maybe, if we're lucky.
We'll see. I'll find out.
Oh, damn, New Beginnings is forming a hit squad over here. Oh, that's definitely showing. Damn you all, my wife just called my cock. He's banned from the internet.
That's awesome.
That's good shit. Kizzy, I don't think he's got anything against the camera. I think it's just where it's late because he films videos and everything for Instagram. Oh. So, who do we got in here that we can just fuck with for a minute?
Oh, my daughter is awesome. So I got to go pick her up from work. She works at this pizza place. She's getting an apple pie panzerotti to bring home.
Oh, shit.
The fuck is that?
So a panzerotti is like a pizza pocket the size of a plate and deep fried.
Yeah, those are calzones.
So Bad Dragon?
It's the same thing. It's a calzone, same thing. But it's stuffed with apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming home.
I can get down on that. Y'all got to name your stuff differently, dude, because, like, poutine sounds nasty as hell until you explain what it is, and I'm like, yeah, I need some poutine.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried it yet?
Huh? I ain't tried it yet. They don't really have poutine readily available in the States.
Dude, all you need is gravy, fries, and cheese.
I mean, I've got all that. I'm
Oh.
fat as shit. Trust me, I've got that on lock. I just haven't put it all together.
Dude, yeah, use mozzarella, cheddar cheese, whatever it is. You don't need cheese curds.
I bet you, like, the cardiac industry in Canada is just fucking popping. Just, yeah, we
guys
put
ready for
fucking
this?
gravy on it. Oh,
You guys ready for this?
Who is
It's
this?
Chase, baby! Chase,
What up,
baby!
Chase?
How's it going?
Yeah!
What's up?
Surprise! Hey, surprise!
Surprise, finger in the butt.
Yeah! That's my man, Chase. What's up, brother?
Not much.
Where you going, man?
Trying to clean this up.
Yeah. Thank you for dropping in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun here, as you can tell, you know.
Oh, yeah. My wife, whenever I turn this live on down in the shop, she messages me on my phone. She's like, what the hell are y'all doing down there? I'm like, "It's live on TV." I was like, there's nobody down here with me.
That's awesome.
I thought you were on like a beanbag chair or something, dude.
I had to get dressed for this.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I'm getting ready to have to move everything out of this shop because we're in the process of buying another house, and I got just as much bullshit in this shop as I do upstairs in the main part of the house. But
Yeah.
I come down here and screw around.
Well, congratulations on your new house.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
didn't know if it was going to happen at first or not, but everything worked out. And in that process is how I become able to get that Powermatic table saw.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
congratulations on that too, dude.
That's
Oh, shit.
awesome. Such a sweet. Weren't you using like a job site saw before, Chase?
I got the rigid R4512.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's like the same as mine. I got the rigid 4520.
Now, did yours come with the square rail fence on it?
Yeah.
I have
Oh no. So no, the fence that I got on mine, I upgraded it to a shop fox fence. It
Okay.
came with the standard one. It's the same as a 4512.
Okay. I started.
I never
to
had
buy
any.
a Delta fence and put on mine.
I would. So I had no problems with the other fence, but I was at an auction and this shop fox fence came up for $90. That's the only reason why I got it.
Oh yeah, I'd have got it too.
Hell yeah.
Heck
And
yeah.
it's like dead on accurate.
Now mine, I have to calibrate it about once a month. I have to calibrate the trunnion and the fence, and it's a pain in the ass. That's why I want that Powermatic, because the guy that's got the same saw told me, he's like, I can calibrate that saw and have it as true as you can get it. And he said, I can
Yep.
check it 3 months later and it's still dead on.
That's what I've heard.
You know what I
I've
did,
heard.
Chase? I got from a guy on Etsy sells them for the rigid saws, the 45, 12, and 20. They're called tabs. And so you drop the motor mounts and you put these tabs in so you can micro adjust the squareness. And so I got my rigid square to 1,000th of an inch, and it has not moved since putting these things in. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, 1,000th of an inch is dead accurate.
Oh yeah, it's honestly it's too much. It's overkill for woodworking. But I was like, oh hell, I'm gonna try it. Why not?
Yeah, if I can get mine as accurate as I can, if I could get it to 1,000th, I would. But I'm still going to keep this table saw to do, like I may just use it for cutting 45s or put the dado stack in it and just use it for dado cuts. But now my other one for cutting everything that has to be more accurate, then that's what I'll use the Powermatic for. Mainly, it's got the 3-horse motor on it, and I can rimp through 2.5-inch thick material like it's nothing.
Nice. That's awesome. That's gonna be that's one hell of an upgrade.
But I can't wait to get into the other shop because I'm going to have a way bigger shop than I am here. I have 2 garages over there. One's going to be nothing but lumber storage, and then I'm going to build my dream miter station, cabinets, organization, all that shit. I'm starting with my dust collection now, and but you can't tell I have dust collection by looking at my shop.
Yeah, I hear you there. My dust collection is back wall.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll get there. I'm trying to get Ryan to give me that Incra fence he has on his table saw.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. High dog.
Yeah, I like it.
I've never used
Oh,
one.
hey, I just
Thanks to
noticed
the
my wife's in here.
Yeah, I'm
thanks to
still
the
talking your wife right now, dude.
Thanks to my wife for giving me
Apparently.
that.
Look, my wife stays so mad at me over buying tools. I doubt she'll ever buy me another tool as long
We're in the same boat on that one.
Later, Rich. Love you,
Later,
brother.
my cock.
I love my wife. She will let me buy any tools I want.
My wife's the
What?
same, yeah. My wife's good.
Any-
My wife's good about it, man. Because I'm a tool junkie, bro. I'm a tool
Yep.
junkie.
Yeah, I am
Same.
too.
For real.
My wife gets saltier and shit because she knows that I'm already working in a very limited space. And she's like, where are you going to put that at, dumbass?
But that's my problem. Whenever we first moved into this house, I didn't have nowhere near the tools that I have now, and I had a lot of room. And then I kept buying and buying and buying, and now I'm slowly pushing my way out the door here. So that's whenever I'm glad we ran up on the situation to get this other house because I'll have a bigger shop. But I'm sure I'm going to do the same thing over there.
Hey, that's awesome. Having two shops, one for wood, one for tools. Like
That's badass, dude.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah,
badass.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's like really cool.
Hell yeah, that's like, yeah.
I got a lumber pile outside that stays covered. If you was to come to my property and go through this shop that we're in right now and dig out all the lumber and then go outside and look at all the lumber I have, like my neighbors look at me like, what is he doing with all that wood? There's no way he'll ever use all that wood. Well, it don't matter. When I'm 50, I'm still going to have wood to work with in my shop.
Heck yeah, bro.
I've never seen
Oh,
a
that's my
woodworker
wife's
turn down wood.
Yeah. I was like, there you go.
That's
David
my wife's
working in a
comment.
dirty bunch.
Man, I'm freaking pumped
Yeah,
for
man.
you, dude. You can have a shop
awesome,
and
man.
a freaking place for wood.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
I'm happy for you.
I'm going to have to
That's when I
extend
saw
my
that
shop
picture.
out like 10, 12 feet just so I have more room to like move shit.
Yeah, I'm scared to death. Before a guy that I used to work for out on the road, I was a superintendent over a commercial construction company that built Dollar Generals and all kinds of different stuff, Bank of America, stuff like that. And I had called him up when we found this other house because I didn't just have the money to go get the other house. We bought this house. I completely remodeled the inside and the outside of it and just finished it 6 months ago. And as soon as I get it finished and I'm set in, we're in it now, well lived in it, she finds this other house. And I was like, well, the only way that I'm doing it is if I can sell this one straight out, go straight over, buy that one, pay for it, and put a little bit of money in my pocket. And
Beautiful.
I didn't think that everything was going to work out the way it did. A week ago, let's see, today's Saturday. Actually, a week and a half ago is when I went and looked at that house, and I'll be signing a contract Monday. So
That's
I'm
quick.
That's awesome.
I just
That's
dread
nice,
losing
dude.
everything.
Dude, whenever
That's awesome.
we were tearing down my old house before we put this modular together here, like I hate moving so bad that it's like, it's a burden that I want nothing to do with. Like I hate
It's
moving
hard. It's hard to
with an
move.
absolute passion.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you
hard.
just have no idea how much crap you acquire. So me and my wife were like, hell with it. If we haven't used it or touched it in like 6 months, we're just gonna leave this shit in here because they're demoing the house. We'll buy new. So
Well,
when we moved out, we only moved like maybe 20 or 30 boxes out of a 3-bedroom house and everything else.
it's when
We
we
left
moved into
furniture,
this
beds,
house,
all kinds of shit. We just bought new. Just to hell with it, dude.
we brought so much junk from our old house to this house that still went in the attic, in this room back here in the basement, that hasn't been touched, seen, messed with, nothing, and I don't know how long. And I told my wife, I was like, when we move from here to the other one, Same thing like you said. If it ain't been touched or messed with, the hell with it. I don't want that shit.
I don't want to lug it around.
Yeah.
Like we were able to take everything that we owned that we were going to keep and put in like a, it's like a 10 by 12 storage building that we have on site. So like I literally moved shit from my front door or my back door to the building, which is 15 feet away. And then once everything was built, I moved it from that building back into the house.
Yeah. Now I got to, when we get this house, when everything's finalized and I get the keys to it, she doesn't like the bathroom and she doesn't like the kitchen cabinets that are in it. So right off the rip, I have to move the bathroom out of the room that it's in now into a smaller or into a little bit of a bigger room that wouldn't be used for nothing but storage. Turn the bathroom that's in it now into a laundry room, and then right off the jump have to start building new kitchen cabinets for it.
You dipping out, Dave?
Yeah, I'm gonna be jumping out of here. Got to go pick up my kid.
All right.
See you
Hell
later.
yeah,
Dave.
I'm glad you can make it,
See you
brother.
guys later. Yeah, it's been cool hanging out. Thanks, guys. See you, everybody. Have fun and yeah. together,
Look at
above water.
look at what she put.
Don't act like it's
I bet you're coming back.
You'll be back.
Okay, so
Hell yeah, he's coming back. Watch, she's coming back.
I will leave this set up just in case I can jump back in.
I love it.
I hope
Yeah,
I was gonna do that anyway. She knows me too.
Sounds like my wife.
He'll see you in 30.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Dave getting pumped out by his wife. Like, don't lie, you son of a bitch. Don't lie.
He can't.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
You ain't gonna lie, Craig. You ain't gonna lie.
All right, guys. Peace.
Hey, see you in 30 minutes.
My wife will get mad and she's like, you spend more time with your friends on YouTube than you do me and the family. And I'm like, no, I do not. I live with y'all. I don't get to live with him. It ain't like I can ride down the end of the street and hang out. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. Nah, my wife's actually pretty cool with the whole live stream and everything on Saturday.
Well,
Yes.
my wife is, she's cool with everything unless she's mad at me. And
That's how they all are.
she's mad at me at the moment.
Oh, dude. You got a house and she's mad
That
at you?
happens.
I mean, like, she's not the normal wife mad at me. She's just upset with me because I don't know. I'm always doing something. Tools, man. I buy
You woke
so
up
many
breathing.
tools that I'm always in trouble over tools.
Oh. Speaking of wives that
Yeah,
won't
it's
kill
tough,
me.
man. It's
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Woo, look at that. You better show that. You better show that plate, homeboy. You better show that plate to everybody.
It's pork chops and rolls
Oh,
and macaroni. Because
shit.
I'm a growing boy.
I was just
And I eat ass like a gecko.
Pork.
I do. Don't lie.
No,
Why are you blushing? They know I eat ass.
Michael. I will beat your ass. Stop.
I'm into that kink shit.
Stop it.
You're red in the face. My wife blushes real easy.
Hey, those are nice. Hey, those pork chop looks good.
She's a hell of a cook. I'm a big boy for a reason.
Woo,
They smell
doggy.
good, too.
I love you.
That's what I'm talking about. I love me some pork chops. Shit.
Right before I hopped on here, that's what I was eating was pork chops, steamed broccoli, and mashed potatoes.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Nathan?
Attaboy,
Yeah.
Chase.
She don't like me talking about the fact that I do all kinds of nefarious heathenistic activities in the bedroom. I don't got a lot going for me. I got to do that stuff.
That's a great comment, Kizzy said, man, I need to get me a wife. You do, all right?
My wife's badass, boys. I've already said it a million times. I couldn't
Hell
ask her
yeah.
better.
My wife, she's back for my wife to stick by me through my younger years and all the hell that I raised back then. I wouldn't trade her for nothing in the world.
Nah, I mean, I got to. My wife's a damn good woman, and she's mothered 3 of my children. They didn't turn out to be feral. The younger one kind of scares me a little bit, but she puts up with all my bullshit. She's a damn good woman.
Yeah, my wife's a good woman too. I know Ryan's wife is a good woman. Look at all them grizzly tools and stuff he has
I
in
know.
his shop.
Oh yeah, she sure is, man.
I volunteer to do all kinds of filthy shit for some power tools, and my wife's like, "No, you're gonna do it anyways."
Yeah, I'll do whatever for tools.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get me a piece of cardboard. You know how you'll see guys on the side of the road will work for food. I will do whatever for Grizzly or Powermatic power tools.
Yeah, me too, bro.
We'll eat ass for power tools, you know. Just
Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Yeah, tools are awesome, dude. They're always fun. You said you're gonna get a joiner too? I'll say that low. So you said you're gonna get a Powermatic joiner?
Now, I do not know if it's Bourbon Moth that has it right now or where it was that I seen it, and I don't know the model number on it. But Powermatic has an 8-inch wide joiner. Instead of the in-feed and out-feed tables being cast iron, they're black. I don't know what they're made out of. And,
I think they're nickel plated, I want to say.
it may be. I don't know what it is.
They don't rust. They don't rust at
probably
all.
electrolysis nickel.
Yeah.
The Powermatic saw that I got, the guy that has the same saw, he told me, because I have friends that'll come in my shop during the summer, and if they come in with a cold can of pop or something, when I see them set that on my table saw top that I have now, like I'm ready to smack the shit out of one of them, because it doesn't matter if they lift it up and you wipe it right off, the next day you got a rust ring on it.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, you can take a cup of water and pour on that saw top and let it lay all night long, come in the next morning and wipe it off, and then the following day, he said, you will not see no rust on it. He said that the water just beads up on the top of it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the great features about those.
What I like about it, and your table saw that you have now, Ryan, may be like that already, is the rigid that I have now, it's got the cast iron top, but the two wings on each side are actually just real thin gauge metal. This whole table saw top from side to side is nothing but solid cast iron. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, mine's a solid cast iron.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. I would like to have a top that like the Powermatic though, because my tabletop's a little rough. I do a lot of work on it, so it's got a little bit of damage on it, but it's still nice. But
that's one thing that has scared. That's been the main thing that's ran through my mind with getting this one, is before I built my workbench, my table saw top was my workbench. Yeah, it's like if I had to stain anything, glue ups, anything like that. And like this saw, this is like the third one that I've had in the last 2 years. I would just take a putty knife and pop the little dots of glue off of it, take some 220 sandpaper or whatever and sand it, and then wax it, roll with it. This new one, as expensive as it is, like I tell myself, I'm going to roll out a roll of paper or whatever, cover my workbench, cover my table saw top. I do that here now. But whenever I'm behind the gun on everything, I don't roll shit out. I just go to painting, go to staining, whatever, and get staining paint and glue all over everything. But I do not want to ruin the tabletop on this new saw.
yeah, I'm guilty of that too, man. Like I do. This table saw is my workbench a lot of the time, and that's one thing that I need to just do is just build an outfeed table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen my setup? Just leave the sawdust sitting on it. It won't rust as much.
I know. I'm just saying, like, as far as like just wear and tear on my table saw, most of it is probably just from me doing projects on my damn table saw like an idiot, you know, like an idiot. I need to just get to it and build an outfeed table.
Now I
do like the outfeed table that Bourbon Moth built in that smaller shop. I think I might make a video on that one and build it. That's pretty
That's real nice.
Yeah.
That's what I want to copy whenever I get over to the other shop. But
And I think did he do it out of oak, Chase, or maple?
I thought he did it out of maple.
I think he did do it out of maple.
Everything in his shop's maple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
But
I know
it's
because
like, I
Go ahead.
see him move from his big shop into that little shop, and he's like, well, we're having this small, whatever he called it, shop, and has even his 2-car garage shop is filled with more money and more high quality tools than most people that I know that do woodworking for a full-time on business that has a damn half a warehouse to do shit. And
Yep.
I'm like, must be nice.
I'll let y'all know when I get there.
I mean, you got to hand it to the guy. He's put in a lot of time, man. He's a grinder, dude. I would have to say that he's probably, if you're striving to be successful on the YouTube platform as a woodworker, he's probably one guy that you'd want to like kind of like not necessarily like to the T, but emulate. You know, he's
Yeah, I agree with that.
I really admire the guy. I admire the guy. I mean, he's awesome, dude. He does some huge ass builds in short periods of time.
Does.
Wild.
Yeah,
I'm still hung up on the boat thing that he built.
Dude, that boat, I mean, the boat took him like a few months, but like still, like the detail in that boat was crazy, dude. You know?
There was one dude building a boat. You know how long it takes to build a boat when you got a team of dudes?
Yeah, no shit.
Couple fucking months. And it was one dude building a boat.
Have y'all watched the video where he had showed how everything started whenever him and his wife had just a printing business or whatever, and how he got into woodworking? Like, I got nothing but love for the guy. I'm jealous over his small shop that's worth like 10 of what I have right now, probably 20 of what I have right now. But he is definitely an example of what success can be on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like him because he actually uses the tools in his shop.
Yes, yeah.
He's not one of the dudes that you see like all these crazy ass tools, like these relics, you know, sitting on the walls and stuff like that, and then they never ever use them. But there's some YouTubers, I won't go into detail on who they are and stuff like that. I don't want to throw anybody's names out there, and it's not just the fucking Voss guy, but it's other big YouTubers. They got like French cleat walls or setups, and they got like Stanley number 2 through 18. And they're like just pristine order, that all this stuff, and you've never once seen them use any of those. Go grab like a DeWalt battery powered circular saw and do a cut.
Yeah.
Like they've got Diston like brass back fucking dovetail saws. Never came off that shelf.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't believe in having a tool in my shop that I can't use readily available, and if it's too pretty to be in here, it don't need to be in here at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll buy tools that I want, you know, tools that I've seen for years that I not necessarily need, but I've always wanted them. I'll buy them, but I'm not going to buy a tool, regardless whether I want or need it, that I do not have the intentions on not using. I'm going to use every single tool that I own. Now, there's some that don't hardly get used as much as my ordinal or regular everyday tools, but when I need them, they're there, and I'm going to use them.
Yep. Like I've done these chisels. Yep, they're pretty. They got cherry handles and all the lathe work. But the amount of people that actually ask me, "Oh my God, are you actually going to use those?" You damn right I'm going to use them. I'm going to beat the shit out of them.
Look, those chisels right there are sick, man. When I seen the pictures that you posted of them, I was like, damn.
Dude, that's probably one of the worst videos that I've released on YouTube. Like, I don't think it's broke 150 views yet.
And believe it or not, if you actually watch the video, it's a badass fucking video too, man. Like
I don't know what it is. Like, you can throw like fence pickets together and like have like 1 million views.
Exactly. That's so weird to me, man. That's so weird. The woodworking community that watches these videos on YouTube, it's like just to see people build like you building those chisels like that. That's like old school, down and dirty woodworker shit.
That is
the real
legit.
shit.
a vinegar forced patina. The only thing new I done was engrave the top of that with my laser because I don't have anything to engrave by hand in steel. That's a piece of copper pipe that I shaved down and polished for the ferrule. And then that is a true London pattern style chisel grip. 1.5 bevel, the collar, octagon all the way through, and a shock cap on the back of it. Like it's true to historic stuff, and I done it the true way. And people were like, "Oh, that's great. You got any more of that pallet shit?"
Yeah, well, that's what the trade has came to this day and time. Is your authentic stuff, like, all right, back years ago when you had Norm Abram or the Woodwright shop and all them guys, like, whenever I was a kid, I loved sitting in front of the TV on the weekends and watching that shit because it was authentic, and that's what I wanted to do. Nowadays, people are like, what can we do? I want to do it as fast as I possibly can. Can I make a few dollars on it? But, like, what you did with them chisels, it doesn't matter if that video is 45 minutes to an hour and a half long. I'm going to watch that son of a bitch. But most people that isn't from the generation that we're from or the generation that our fathers and grandfathers is from, they're not into that shit. They're into the newest, whatever, fast money-making shit that you can put out there.
Yeah. Yep. That's what, like, when I told Mike, I was like, dude, that video's badass, dude. He's like, you and probably 4 other people I know like that video. And I was like, well, dude, shit, that video's badass, dude.
Bombed. Like, whenever I got these were from a fucking yard sale or garage sale, and they were all together in a rubber band. There's like 5 of them. They were those nasty ass, like, clear yellow handled Stanleys.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the handles were all beat, twisted, and motherfucked off of them where people keep hitting them with, like, hammers and shit and busting the plastic. And I was like, I'll see what I can do. So I forced the patina on and engraved them, and I done that. And now they don't even look like they came from the same damn place.
No, they're beautiful, man.
Kat says it perfectly right here. Instant gratification these days is crazy. Not me. Teach me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You know, like.
Yep.
I'd rather watch videos that I'm gonna gain something from and learn something from, not just entertainment wise, but just learn something from. Like, just to see these type of quality projects is just amazing. And nowadays, more often than not, people are leaning towards these fence picket videos, which is crazy. I mean, nothing wrong with fence pickets and creating what you can out of them, but there's so much more in the woodworking world that you can see, and it's just, man, you know.
Yeah, like, dude, I built a tambour doored bar. It's not an easy feat to do.
You built a what?
Like a tambour, like where the wood curves and slides.
Oh, okay.
Like, I built one from scratch. Like, done my own math, hand cut the curves, everything like that. And I think it might have got like 800 views or something like that. But I made a noodle board out of straight cut wood, and they're like, right off the rip, 3,000 overnight. I was like, what the hell?
Well, they look at that. Nobody wants to challenge themselves anymore either. They want to go to what's dead simplest, easiest, fastest for them to do. And when they see you run a board through the table saw or the miter saw that's got a straight cut on it, or they can do a 45 or whatever, then they're all about that. But when it takes some actual planning out and figuring, and, you know, when you got to challenge yourself, when it takes some challenge, everybody drops out of it. Most people drop out of it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys have watched Padula Studios. That guy, I can sit and watch him for hours.
He's good. He's good.
Hours. He's
real good.
Absolutely great. And the guys like that, don't get me wrong, they get views because of, and it's the views that they get is the people just like him that's watching that. But my grandson will come over and my TV, my wife, everybody in the family gets mad about it, because if you're not hearing power tools in my shop, you're hearing power tools on the TV all through the day. And my grandson will want to fast forward through the video just to see what the project looks like when they're finished with it. And I'm like, you don't do that. You sit and you watch every single little thing that they do. And which he don't understand now because he's too young. But if he gets, I hope that he'll understand. Learn something, watch something, learn something. Let it spark an idea in your mind so that you can take and do your own thing with it. Yep. But that's just not how this generation is nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. It's very sad, you know. You know,
Yeah.
it's for me, like when I see Mike and when his son is in his shop with him, man, it makes me feel so happy, dude. Because like that's so cool, you know, like seeing something like that, just getting your kid out of the normal thing, like they like electronics and all kinds of different shit. It's just so cool just to see him out with his son. Like when he did the video, the Finch Picket video, but they were at Harbor Freight at the very beginning. He's like, "Oh, you like that right there? Tell mom we need that right there." And
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Just to get him involved in what you're doing, and just to show him, even if he doesn't become a woodworker, just to show him that you can find a hobby and turn it into a passion and so much more. You know, there's so much that you can learn out of things, not just from the woodworking aspect, just getting out there and just being out there. You know, it's cool, man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's what my dad did with me. He had me in the shop whenever I was a little kid. He owned a construction company. I was on the job sites with him all the time. And whenever I'd walk into my dad's woodworking shop, whenever I'm talking knee high, and I look around and I see his workbench and I see all these dog holes and stuff in it, which back then what they used, they didn't use the round dog holes we use today. It was the square slots.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what is this for? And what is that for? And you know, the smell of his wood shop, the smell of the cut lumber and all that in there, I knew right then. And from that day on to where we're at right now, that's just been a part of my life. That's a part of who I am.
See, like, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Like, from what you just said, like, you've been brought up around this stuff your entire life. We all know Ryan's backstory. Him and his dad, I mean, for God's sakes, they built a fucking cabin together. It's like not like the everyman feat. I've only been in woodworking for a little bit over a year, but anything I can find, any kind of literature on it, or any kind of like educational videos or anything like that, I try to absorb as much of that as I can, like a damn sponge.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a book series by Christopher Schwarz. It's called the Anarchist series, about the Anarchist tool chest, Anarchist workbench, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he mainly focuses on the older stuff, but like the amount of knowledge you can get from just like reading and trying to figure that out. Like, I've played out different kind of, I don't know, I guess different kind of dovetails and bird's eye dovetails, how the cuts go in my head. Like, I physically went through the steps in my head. I mean, it may not be out here hands on in the shop, but that's more than most people have done.
Yeah.
And like the thought process of most, like you said earlier, of most people, it's not like that. It's just the instant gratification. Like Kat said, it's just, I want to see what it looks like when it's done. That's what I want. How do I get that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not how do I go through this step to get that, or how do I set this up to do that.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I've got a ton of literature on woodwork. I've got it scattered through this house, my dad's old house that my sister lives in now. And now I haven't read all of it, but I will start like dovetails. Whenever I didn't know how to cut a dovetail, I started reading. I started watching videos. Rob Cosman, all your great, you know, woodworkers that know how to do all this stuff.
Great woodworker right there.
You know,
God,
and
he's
these
good.
guys,
Oh yeah.
not only they use all hand tools and all power tools, but I wanted to be able to get with my hand tool, with experience in hand tools, to where if my power goes out, I could still come down here and build whatever the hell I want to with using strictly hand tools. And it's more of a satisfying feel. Like, I'm not no big expert in using hand tools and all that stuff, but with what I have learned up to this point, yes, it takes longer, but the satisfaction that I get from using a hand tool is far more superior than what I get
Oh
from
yeah,
using a
dude.
power tool.
Like,
Oh,
every
yeah.
stroke of that saw matters. It's like, yeah, I done that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
shit, I done that one.
Yep.
And like, don't get me wrong, I use power tools a lot in my shop. Who the hell's not, especially when you're batching out an order.
Yeah.
But if I've got a box that I've got to do dovetails for and it's a one-off and I don't have like any certain time limit that I've got to get it done, I know I'm using hand tools.
Yep.
Like the signs and stuff, like the farm signs that I was making and pushing out, like I could have
Mhm.
easily put those in my CNC machine, like everybody else, blast them out and send them out. But I didn't have a super big time frame that I had like a crunch on. So yeah, I was going to chisel them out just to show people that I could. And the fact that I showed people that I could chisel those out, just by chance, Forge Steel Tools got a hold of that video, and I ended up getting a sponsor out of that alone.
Hell yeah. Well, in you using hand tools on them signs, this is something that I run into in the area where I'm at. I sell a ton of shit, and I have to turn down a lot of sales strictly because of time. You know, with working a full-time job and then being in the shop, and then I have a family that I do have to spend time with and be there for. I have to turn down a lot of stuff. But now a lot of people will message me on certain things, and they want to know, well, is it made by hand or strictly all power tools?
Yep.
And they're willing to pay 10 to 20% more of the
Yes, sir.
original price if they know that a man has sit down and actually took a chisel and a mallet and done whatever it is that he had to do to it, because it's more authentic to them. But of
Yep.
course, that's
Yeah.
your older generation of people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, like I was reading like the Waldorf Astoria. It's a big, I'm sure you know what it is, big hotel in New York, hotel and restaurant. That was built way, way back in the day.
Right.
They had to do a reno. Well, they ended up going with the highest bidding or the highest bidding out of like 32 different companies that said they could do the reno, because the owners of the Waldorf Astoria actually wanted someone that could use the tools that were used during the time that it was built, so they could keep it as close to original as possible. So these guys done 4 floors of the Waldorf Astoria with old school bit and braces, hand planes, and miter, like hand pump miter saws.
Mm-hmm.
4 floors. And like
That's
they
a
made
lot
bank
of
off
work.
of it. But
Damn
just
right.
because they had the guys that knew how to do it with the old school hand tools, they got the bid. And I think it was like a couple $1 million reno.
Oh, yeah, they could probably name their price on it.
Oh yeah.
It's not like you could just go out and call anybody that can use
No.
them old school hand tools and be able to do that.
Yep, it's not a dying breed or a dying art, but there's not a whole lot of people left doing it.
No, not the genuine part of it with like
Nah.
what we're talking about.
Nah.
Well, you could be as good as you could be as good. This is my opinion. You could be as good as you want to be with power tools, all the power tools in the world. But if you can't match those skills with hand tools, your dream of becoming a master craftsman is just that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And I think that's the honest truth, man. You know?
Ron,
Like
do you remember the pictures that I sent you from the guy that lives out here close to me?
Oh yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
furniture that he was making. Now he
Yeah.
uses now don't get me wrong, he's got a bandsaw he uses and stuff like that, but a table saw, he's got a DeWalt job site table saw, and because he's got a either a Harvey or a Laguna bandsaw, and he's like, I use it for most of my cuts. He's like, very rarely do I use the table saw, and everything's dovetailed. You know what I'm saying? Everything's mortise and tenon. He uses all. But long story short, he was in my shop one day, and he's talking about all these. He's throwing all these names out here, and I'm trying to absorb all this. You know what I'm as he's talking, and he's like, "They're masters. They're masters. They're masters." And I'm like, "All right, that's when you know you're talking to a real, genuine, authentic woodworker." Versus somebody that's just going and buying some 1x12s from Lowe's and running them through the planer and the table saw like this dude. And, you know, and he's told me, he's like, man, anything that you need help with, if you need to learn how to use this or that or blah, 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 whatever, come over to my shop. I will teach you how to do this. And he will not call himself a master by no means. But if you look at his work, he is a master craftsman with hand tools.
Like some of these houses around here, like the ones that are built like super old, we're fortunate enough in this area, like a lot of the homes, they were built right around the 1900s and stuff like that. And like if you go into the attics, they've got mortise and tenon A-frames like up in the attics and stuff like that. And you couldn't get a playing card in between like where the boards marry up. And these are like a couple 100 years old, man, like over 100 years old. And like that's all those guys had back in the day. It was like post drills that was cranked by hand.
Yeah.
Some chisels and stuff like that. But these houses have withstood like crazy ass storms, floods, everything else. And I believe, honestly, I think you get a better quality of build with the hand tools if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know, like, there's some things like it's not going to affect like your table saws and stuff like that. They're not going to affect the stability of the build. But there's no screw whatsoever or no glue joint that's ever going to be able to trump like a mortise and tenon with a peg through it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
science and gravity is just on your side on that one. You can't trump it.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. That's my favorite right there.
And they was men back in them days, they was a different breed than what they are today too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like we don't have we didn't have hardly no technology back then. You know, as far as what we're doing here right now. And that's what they did. They just got up and worked their ass off every day.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy because like nowadays you want to learn shit, you can jump on YouTube, right? But
Mhm.
there were days where you had to like, you know, like even when Norm Abram was around and before that, like, you know, Larry Hahn and guys like that, you have to buy books and learn from the books and shit like that. Like you have to dive real deep if you wanted to be skilled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you can just click on your phone and just, oh shit, I want to learn how to do mortise and tenon. Oh shit, I want to learn how to do dovetails. Oh shit, I want to learn how to do this, and it's right at your fingertips.
What
I'm
discourages a
telling
lot
you.
of people? Go ahead, Mike.
No, I'm telling you, like if you guys get a chance, look up Christopher Schwartz or Lost Art Press.
Christopher Schwartz.
I'm gonna write that
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
SCHWARZ and Lost Art Press. Like he's gonna come off looking kind of like a hippie or something like that, but man, like they don't do anything with power tools. Like even his lathe is an old pedal lathe, all that stuff. Like he's got a nice shop. Don't get me wrong. He was an editor for like Woodwork magazine or something like that, like back in the 70s or 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's back whenever like people would just send out stuff like crazy of like their highest end product, just hoping they would get like a review or whatever. And his first workbench was a big ass oak door on 2 sawhorses in the corner of that shop. And that's how he got to start carving mortise and tenons with the products that they would send him. So he's pretty much like hand banged every tool that's been made since the 70s.
Now
And
that's the Schwartz guy.
Yeah.
Schwartz.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
the guy
He's got
that
like 30 or 40 books, man. They're worth reading.
the guy that I was talking about just a minute ago, the local guy, furniture maker here, he ended up becoming real good friends with the editor of the Woodsmith magazine. And that may be the same guy, if I'm not mistaken.
Where are you
Because
from?
I'm from West Virginia, and this guy's from West Virginia, but he talks to everybody that he associates with woodworking wise is all over the United States and half overseas.
See, I think that Schwartz is located in it's like either Covington, Kentucky or something like that, or right over by Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the name of the shop. They've got an actual shop up there where Rex Kruger just went there in one of his last videos and done a big tour of the shop.
Does he make his own finishes?
Yeah.
Now, I know what reason he was talking to me about this guy is he had taught him, they had got together and he had taught him how to make a bunch of his own finishing products. Is that one of his products? One of his
Yep,
recipes?
that's one that I got from the books.
Hey,
Okay,
he's
then that's probably
he's
the same
on
guy.
he's on Popular Woodworking a lot on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, like he's a
Okay.
beast, man.
I'm gonna share a video of him. And this is the one of him laying out dovetails. You guys don't mind me sharing that on the...
Dude, I'm telling you, that guy is a straight up beast when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, this is one of his ebonizing agents that I got the plans for, and we'll try it out and see if it turns this oak dark.
I'm gonna share him. If you guys get a second, check out Popular Woodworking. He's on a ton of their videos. I'm gonna share their page too.
I'm telling you, that guy is amazing. Like, I don't really get into the whole, oh, he said, she said, this guy's the best woodworker, but like I've watched this guy's videos and he can back it up.
Yeah, I've watched a lot
he's
of
on it.
I've watched a lot of the Popular Woodworking videos, and I have seen him before. He's he's pretty damn cool.
Yep.
If it's the same guy that I'm thinking of, he also makes a fuck, what's it called? You put it on wood and it ages the wood before.
It's the
you
ebonizing agent. That's what I got right here, man.
Yeah.
It's ebonizing. Yep, I just put
All
it
right,
on
so-
this. It takes a little bit of time, but as you can see, the exposed grain's already turned black. And the grain around it's already starting to dark. It'll turn this whole piece blacker than night here in a minute.
That's
Hell
a good
yeah.
that's a good magazine, Kizzy. Woodsmith magazine.
Yep.
I shared one link how to do the dovetail or laying out the dovetails with Christopher Schwartz, but I also shared on the link for the actual channel, Popular Woodworking. And if you guys have some time, go check that out. It's an awesome channel. They got tons of like just mixture of good videos. So if you guys are looking to kind of dive deep into some both machine and hand tool stuff, that channel is pretty awesome. If you're interested.
If you're interested.
When it comes to woodworking, I'm interested in everything. If you have a woodworking channel and I click on one of your videos, if I'm not intrigued within 2 or 3 minutes, then there's something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you got all kinds of different brands, like the one that Mike had named earlier, Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
There's just some of them that I look at and I'm like, man, I'm not downing anybody. However you can be successful, I'm all for it. I want everybody to win. But now when it comes to the authenticity, however in the hell you say it, like I want to be genuine, authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's usually what I'm glued into. Anything woodworking, I can be walking through a store or a restaurant, and if they've used real oak hardwood or whatever anywhere in the store, I'm looking at their joints. I'm looking at their miters. I'm bad for it. We go on vacation. I walk in places. I look at things. And my wife's like, you know, nobody else on this planet would notice that but you. And I'm like, no. If you got somebody that's in a wood
Be
shop
surprised.
like I am,
You'd
they're
be
looking at the same
surprised.
shit that I am.
Oh yeah. You'd be surprised.
We went
It's
to a
just it's
steakhouse not too
thing.
long ago, and I was like, damn, I was like, I've never seen a running dovetail on a stagger pattern on like crown molding before, but somehow these guys done it in the corner. I was like, that's a lot of math.
Yeah.
There's this guy, I forgot, I found him on YouTube. I'll have to share him once I remember the name, but he does like, oh my gosh, he does like profiles on profiles on profiles. It's just ridiculous shit, man. I'm like, wow.
Like I terribly bad am looking for some old school molding planes, just because I'd love to be able to make my own like crown molding and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
they're just hard to come by because most people just don't care about them anymore, or they've thrown them away or let like time take over.
Don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
Like if they're handed down from whoever was using them, you know, down generation after generation, a lot of people will come across them and not even know what they are. But if you look at the old Stanley rabbit planes and stuff like that, your molding planes, stuff like that, I want that stuff too. Not to hang on the wall to look at, but I want to use it.
Yep.
I've got good on the router table. I can make some trims and moldings on my router table using a mixture of bits on one single piece of molding, and it looks good. But nothing's more satisfying whenever you can look at a piece of molding that you made and nothing was involved in it but the tool that you used and the two hands that drove the tool.
Like, I don't have a router table, but I have these. And I know that with these 3 blades, like that cove blade, that curved blade, and that radius blade, I could straight out cut you out a piece of crown molding with it. I've done it. Is it easy? No, it's not easy, but I had to read a lot and do it a few times. And trust me, I've messed up way more than I can actually say that I've done right. But with those and just working the right piece of wood, you can cut those molds.
Yeah. Well, another thing that I've realized whenever I was real early into woodworking and had my own shop and everything, I would make mistakes. And when it would come to them mistakes, I would just give up. And my dad told me, he's like, Chase, he said, there's not a craftsman in the world that does not make mistakes. He's like, it doesn't matter how experienced they are, how good they are. And I've met some real fine quality furniture makers, and they're like, every piece of furniture that they make are filled with mistakes. What makes a craftsman, the biggest percentage of what makes a craftsman is how you fix a mistake that you make on a build.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That you know is a mistake, but you can hide it.
Right.
You know? Yep. I'm
So,
right.
here's that ebonizing solution. Here's a piece of cherry. This isn't even oak. Oak gets way darker than this. This is the untreated side, and I literally just rub that ebonizing solution on it, and this is the cherry.
Damn.
Yeah, and it happens quick. Like,
Damn.
you can still see all the grain and everything in it, and then if like my linseed oil's right here, you put linseed over top of it, it looks crazy, or any kind of poly or anything like that, but all the old heads used linseed, so I'm going to use linseed too.
Oh, I love linseed oil.
I do too.
I love linseed oil. And don't let anybody fool you. Rubio MONOCOAT is mostly linseed oil.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's just some fancy linseed oil.
Yeah, it's just that real expensive.
you buy some boiled linseed oil. It's pretty fucking close.
That's exactly what it is.
For a third
And
of the
there
price.
it is with the, that's the glare you get off of it with the linseed. That's just one
Nice.
coat on ingrain.
I love that.
But
That's
yeah.
nice.
So that's the first run of that. That's just a pint mason jar of it. It's a couple pieces of steel wool with some salt and shit ton of white vinegar in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to make some more. My goal this summer is I want to make a big oak hall tree or a cherry hall tree, and I'm probably going to ebonize it.
Nice.
I want to get into making a lot of my own finishes, and one of my friends uses some water-based stains, and when he told me, he's like, there's no way to mess it up. He's like, if you mess it up, he said, there's got to be something wrong with you to mess it up. And you can look at some of the furniture that he makes, and when he told me exactly how he was mixing his stains and using them, he said, it's just water and you put a little bit of this pigment in it. But I haven't tried it yet. But I want to get into making and experimenting around with a lot of finishes.
I think it was Rex Kruger done a video on that with the pigments and the water, like distilled water and the pigment and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Or it might have been Wood by Wright, one of the two. I watched that. That was really cool.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah. Like when I first got into it, I wasn't really into it a whole lot, into their channels, but I started checking them out, and like the more and more I got into like the end game of what my product was going to be, the more their stuff started making more sense to me.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, it was like, all right, let's just bash this together and put a cool video out. And now it's like, no, let's see what they do to like really make their stuff look better. And these guys are like making their own waxes and everything else. So between the two of them, you can figure out what anything you need to do.
I'll tell you a craftsman that I got really in tune with, and this was years ago before YouTube really got as hot as it is now, is the Samurai Carpenter.
Oh, he's good.
I used to love watching him, the joinery that he did. I love.
He's good. He's real good.
Yeah.
He uses Odie's oil.
Yeah.
Odie's?
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, it's pretty good.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker though, dude. He's a bad mototherfucker.
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's a great carpenter as well, with just your general framing and building.
His when he bought that land in by that lake in Canada and was building all his Japanese, doing all that Japanese mortise and tenon. And he's fast too, dude.
Yeah,
real fast.
He got me into this is another dying breed, is blacksmithing. And him and Alex Steele, I don't know if y'all ever seen their collaboration videos where he built Alec the tool chest or whatever it was, and Alec made
Yep.
him the chisel. Whenever
Yep.
I seen that, then I got into blacksmith and ended up making my own forge. Now I I haven't give up on it, but I haven't used it because I'm so in tune with the woodworking. But that's another thing that he, just by watching the Samurai Carpenter, that he got me involved with.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
share-
had my stint at blacksmithing, and I was not real good at it. I prefer woodworking a lot better.
Well, I know what I can do with wood. When it comes to steel, I don't
Yeah.
know how steel works. I know how wood
Right.
does work. Well,
Yep,
guys, I'm going to
I
have to
agree on
hop
that.
off of here.
What'd you say?
My wife's upstairs, and I'm sure she's mad because she's sitting up there alone. And I haven't talked to her much since I woke up earlier. So I'm going to hop off and go up and spend some time with her. But I really appreciate y'all bringing me on here. I've had a blast, man.
Heck yeah,
Thanks for
man.
stopping by.
It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me, man. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Later,
All right.
Chase.
Later,
See you,
guys.
brother.
Later, man.
I'm gonna share. Let's see if I can find him. I'm gonna share the Samurai Carpenter's page. If anyone hasn't seen him, he is pretty damn cool.
It's pretty damn cool. All right, while he's doing that, it's a piece of a cherry scrap. It's just bare wood grain all the way around. I dipped it in the ebonizing solution. You can literally watch it turn black in front of your eyes.
That's cool, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's like it counteracts with the tannins that are in the wood. Like whatever wood has more tannins in it, like oak has a lot of tannin in it. But it counteracts with it, and it causes a chemical reaction, and it just keeps getting darker. Like you let it sit there for a little bit, it'll be black here in just a minute. John up north, what is the point of that solution, and what is this is a piece of cherry, and the point of that solution is it's an ebonizing solution. Like I said earlier, like it counteracts with the tannins in wood. Apparently, for some reason, it wasn't really easy to get like black stain or just a jet black stain. This is the one I done it with earlier. Here's a piece of cherry. That's just natural grain. And then I rub this on the end grain, and it turns it black. That's got one coat of linseed oil on it. But it protects the wood as well as gives it a nice coat and a luster and everything like that. And once it all turns black, you can hit it with like linseed oil or something like that, and it's like a high-end looking finish.
I just shared a link for any creators looking to that create videos on YouTube and are looking for a good source to pull music from, copyright free. Go to Upbeat. There's the link right there. They're pretty awesome. I just started using them, and my next video coming up will have music from there. And special thanks to David from Timber Designs for turning me on to them. So anybody that's interested in that, click that link, and you can start creating your videos. Even if you're not monetized, or people who are monetized too, go check that out, because you won't have any hiccups with adding music to your videos. I just want to throw that in there.
That is a plus.
Yeah.
What did they say about the walnut? I think walnut will turn purple. Well, I've got a piece of walnut right here, a scrap. We'll find out.
Wow, it'll turn walnut purple?
That's what they said, and I'm willing to learn.
Hell yeah, dude. That's cool, man.
Let's give it a second.
Give her a second.
Give her a hot second, Bobby.
Give her a hot second, Bobby.
Instant Purple Heart. John up north, I hope so. If it does, it's going to answer a lot of my problems right real quick. I priced Purple Heart the other day for a build, and I was like, nah, it's not going to happen. Sorry, y'all. What's up, Ray and Sandy? I'm not getting purple yet, but damn it, it's getting dark.
What's up, Joseph? John up north. How to turn a 2x4 into Purple Heart. That's my next video.
That's the next video. 2 cans of purple spray paint and a BB gun.
Hell yeah. Can you imagine if they turned into that video and he did that shit? They'd be like, what the hell?
I'm probably going to butcher this, but Dodge a Teramit 90. It's an ebonizing solution. Walnut gets black.
Hey, how was Monster Jam, Delon? Is that you that went to Monster Jam? Turned it black or purple?
Well, top grain, it really darkened the grain pattern, but as far as in grain, she got black.
Yeah.
Like, she got black.
Ooh, man, I don't know if you'd want to do that to walnut. Walnut's too pretty for that.
And so walnut's real pretty, and
yeah, oof.
It didn't go purple. But
you know what's crazy is for my bathroom vanity for the face frames I did walnut face frames, right? So
yeah.
and even the plywood and I used RUBIO MONOCOAT with the walnut one, and it was like it was black at first, and I was like, oh shit. And I had to really work it in. It was like black, and then I was like, oh man, I hope this doesn't mess up my shit. And I did the perfect ratio and everything, and worked it in, and it got in there, dude. It looked good. But at first I was like, whoa. It was like that. It was like black. I was like, oh shit.
It's crazy how like you can get scared over like a piece of wood. Like to a lot of people, it's just a piece of wood, but whenever you're doing it, it's not just like how much money that you spent or you have invested in that piece of wood, but the time and all the different, like everything that you had to invest in that piece of wood to get it there. And then like just one mix up, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm back to scratch.
Yeah, it really is. Like, especially like, so I'll use this for an example. Like when I did my wine caddy, I did a lot of joinery, a lot of dovetail joinery, a lot of rabbiting and stuff like that. And when I was like choosing my finish, I was like, ooh, man, you know, I got to be real smart about this because I've done put a lot of work into this shit, you know? It was a lot.
Rough around the edges. What piece, the cherry or the walnut, man? I got a couple here.
I'll have to check my email, Delon.
Hell, let's do them all. Here's the thin piece of cherry that I done. Like, that's just from dipping it in the solution. Here's the end grain of the cherry block. Like it went black.
Yeah.
And then the piece of walnut, like that's what it looked like, and then I hit it with that. And it didn't turn it black on the top grain, like it completely accented the grain like crazy. But the end grain, it 100% just turned it jet black. Like if you were going to rub this all over like a dovetailed box that was of contrasting woods, it might be all right. I don't know.
Probably like another 30 minutes.
But you can still see the grain through the walnut.
It is cool though.
Yeah, it's different. That solution for a pint jar, you're gonna need. Sounds horrible, I know.
No.
You're gonna need triple aught steel wool. You're gonna need some distilled white vinegar and just an itty bit of salt. Just throw some salt in there with it. Put the lid on it, then poke some air holes in the top of it so it can breathe. Let it set for at least 3 to 4 days, depending on how warm it is outside, and you got an ebonizing solution. Yeah, I probably should hit it with a heat gun, Kizzy. I never thought about that.
That's smart.
Yeah, I think I got a heat gun around here somewhere. Once you go black.
We got 21 and 23 in here. Hit that like button.
You know what? Joseph Sarton, that's not a bad idea.
I think he makes it himself, Dodge.
Yeah. What do you have to make it yourself? Do they actually? No, they don't sell ebonizing solution. Well, they might somewhere, but it's foolproof, man. You need a mason jar or just like a jar that you can let something breathe in. White vinegar, triple aught steel wool, and a little bit of salt. And some time. Now, if you take the walnut that we just done and you hit it with some superfine steel wool and put a little bit of linseed on it, I would say the grain on it be crazy because after that little bit of steel wool, the grain's starting to pop.
Ooh, I want to see that.
And it does have a purple tint to it, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's see what that face side looks like.
Yeah, give me just a second.
Heck yeah. Joseph says, does it have to be in a mason jar?
I wouldn't put it in a plastic jar, and I'm not saying it won't work. I'd put it in a jelly jar or something like that. I wouldn't put it in a plastic jar because I don't know how the chemicals in the plastic would counteract with the acid because the acid, or with the vinegar because the vinegar isn't acid.
Ooh, that's a good one, Josh.
So does it release gases? I've got airlocks for winemaking that would. I mean, I'm sure it does. It's an oxidizing process. Ultimately, the ebonizing solution is an oxidizer. You're oxidizing the tannins in the wood. But, I mean, it's safe. I wouldn't drink it or anything like that. It don't smell too bad once it's set for a while.
Yeah, don't drink it.
Okay, so, there's the contrast between the regular walnut and then that. Here's the other side. And then the edge of it. Like It's dark. I ain't gonna lie about that, but you can still tell it's walnut.
Oh, what's up?
What I miss?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, the Canuck.
I am the master of efficiency. I picked her up from work, ate dinner, had an apple pie panzerotti, and
Knocked a piece off.
yeah.
Look at you, Miss.
Mike. So remember, I called it panzerotti. You called it calzone.
Yeah.
So a calzone means it's baked. A panzerotti means it's fried. I asked the Italians while I was there.
Okay. As long as the Italian said that, we're good.
Yeah. I had to clarify that one. So
My
Yeah.
fat friend from Ohio said it's a calzone.
Hell yeah. He's got the mug beer.
yeah, it's not the best. I prefer A&W root beer, but whatever.
Got the mug root beer and a smoke, yeah.
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake, yeah.
No, I don't. Last breath, I don't think it'll pop an airlock off. I just think it needs to breathe to oxidize. I'm not 100% sure. It's probably something you could like Google real quick. But I just put one single pinhole in the top of mine. I mean, it hasn't bubbled the lid or nothing like that, so you should be safe, honestly. We're talking about cooking meth. You came in late.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah. No, we're talking about my ebonizing solution.
Oh, yeah. What you did with the what was that, with the steel wool and whatnot? Yeah. Nice. That's pretty good. Because honestly, like the ebony stain I picked up, it's garbage.
Yeah,
Don't
like
like
I haven't found a good black stain yet. Like the best one I found is that my wife picked up, I think it's a Jacoba bean or something like that, or Jacoa bean.
Yeah.
And it's still not black.
So this is the one that I've got. And it's black. But the one thing I don't like about it is
I've used that one.
It hides the grain. I don't like it. You don't see it as much.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I've used that same one, and I was like, oh, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted.
Bitches.
It's not what I wanted. These sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches. Hey, doesn't it feel good saying that? Sons of bitches.
Yeah. The cheesecloth should work just fine, man. That'll definitely work.
I thought Chase
I'll
was
try it out. Subscribe to see.
I had you guys playing while I was picking up my daughter at the pizza place.
Oh, it's cramping your daughter's style. These dirty butt Americans.
Yeah, walking in there going, "Hey, look at me! I'm hip and modern with the kids." Like,
Dodge.
she'd be like, "Oh my God, Dad, what are you doing?"
Man, that's the first time they rejected my comment.
John, up north, we're not tame. We just don't believe in unnecessary bullshit unless it, like, no one's done anything truly fucking stupid yet or said anything off the wall.
Well, no, they just rejected my comment.
What was your comment?
I put sons of bitches, and I was gonna put it on the thing, but it rejected it.
Really?
It wouldn't even let me have the option to hide or show. Oh, boys, they're watching us.
we are
wow.
So
hi, YouTube. Hi.
Fuck you.
Hey, Joseph,
video.
I'm not giving you my address to send that weather. You can keep whatever weather it is right there. I don't want it. I have enough.
Yeah, I can't really.
You're on the radar now. Fuck.
Hey, just put the algorithm radar on all of us to push it our way. You know what I'm saying?
Balls.
Hey,
so yeah, Mike, your comment went through there.
Yeah, mine went. Fuck, ball.
Your favorite things.
Where's Kizzy? Where's Kizzy when we need the comments?
I almost fucking spit root beer all over my laptop.
You went straight fucking Canadian on that. Almost spit root beer all over my fucking laptop. Oh. To help the solution penetrate deeper into the wood, I add 1 or 2 drops of dish soap, 8-ounce solution. This helps break a surface tension of the liquid and produce a blacker. Oh, for the ebonizing solution. I thought you were covering yourself with dish soap, homie. Must be a feminist at YouTube modern tonight. Fuck 'em. What are we watching? Johnny Dangerously. Doja Torin. Man, I can't pronounce your name. I'm not trying to butcher it, I promise. I'm gonna call you Dodge. I did not know that. I will try that. I'll try that with the Dawn dish detergent on the next batch I do. See if that breaks the surface tension.
What's up, Joe? I didn't notice you were in here. Marathon session. Man, we usually do about 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah. It's been 3 hours the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get naked and punch each other with a dick.
I'm happy there's a little distance now.
My cock's back.
My cock was in the building.
My cock's in my building too. About my cock with me.
That was pretty fucking funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, it's dodge it or ram it. Okay.
Is that what it is? Dude, I thought fucking straight up that he was like just foreign and I was like just butchering the shit out of his name. I'm sorry, Dodge it or ram it. I thought she was like a call center working kind of dude, and I was like, Dodge it or ram it, and I was like, fuck it, I can't do it. Fucking Shiv is gonna come back and kill my ass or some shit. Dodge it or ram it. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm cool with that. For some reason in my head, you went straight from being some like baggy pant, dirty haired dude working in a call center to like some dude with a skull ring in his pants and a big ass truck.
He's in Iowa.
He's definitely skull rings and a big ass truck. Thought I was Italian or something.
Heck yeah.
Should have put a number in front of it. Oh, okay. In between.
Oh, in his handle name.
You watched a guy who goes live over 8 hours, 5 days. What the hell did he do?
He must be rich.
Wow.
I love this episode of Meet the Makers.
I know we had a pop-in guest too. That was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was kind of cool.
We had to do that more often.
Yeah, just randomly send a link to somebody and
that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah. Like
jump on board.
I was like, let's see if Chase was on here, so I was like, let's see if he wants to jump on.
Let's run with it. It's man, we got a pretty good group here.
We do.
We do.
It's a lot of fun.
Like I wouldn't trust a couple of them to babysit my dogs or anything. Kizzy scares the shit out of me. But, you know. Oh hell. What the hell is that? Kizzy?
Who?
Kizzy, like back there, she put something in the comments.
Bara.
I'm not hip on the lingo. I don't know.
She's got that's
I
he got
don't know
all
what
she
that
got
is.
all lingo.
Live as he drives
Live?
a dump truck. The guy that 8 hours a day driving a fucking dump truck.
Wow.
Is he pretty popular on YouTube or what?
I guess he just like leaves it on his dash or going or something.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Maybe
Dude, I
that's
could
what he
never
likes
do
to
that.
do.
I like talk to myself and sometimes answer shit while I'm driving, and like I sing random shit. Like if the CIA
I can
puts a
see you.
bug in my car, they play that video at the fucking Christmas party every year.
I could see you breaking out singing some Katy Perry.
Firework, motherfucker. It's
What was
horrible.
it?
There's no rhyme or reason, and it's usually my wife's music, and that shit's just as scattershot as it gets.
What was that song you guys were talking about last time?
Oh, hey, I just met you.
Yeah,
See?
fuck yeah.
There, see? You can't help but sing it.
Nick Nimitz, go live or watch hours. That fucker was like, VD, show it. Nick Nimitz said, go live for watch hours, and that fucker was like, BT. Like that. What the fuck? Cutting who out? Kizzy, that's some voodoo shit.
Cut it.
I know you're from down there in that area. My phone froze and I thought y'all got shut down for a second. We're at that level where Cat's worried about us getting shut down.
I know.
Nah, man, I've never like a Britney fan. Nah, not a Britney fan.
just in hiding.
Just in hiding.
No, like I don't give a shit, dude. Like I wasn't like a big Miley fan or a Britney fan. Like
Shit, you guys should listen to my music then. I'm like a huge '80s fan and shit. Remember we got on this live and you guys heard one of my text tones and you guys were like, "What the hell is that shit?" David remembers.
I think so,
Joseph Sarton, there's no bye. I absolutely hate the boy bands. John up north, not a big Swiftie. Her and this Kelsey dude or whatever's got to like break up so she can go back to making good music. I don't know. But I've got like a really off the wall crazy. I'll go from like trap house rap to fucking old school grunge rock to everything in between. There's only like a few genres of music that I really don't like.
I'm the same. I'll go to country, then old rock, then heavy metal, then I'll have Tupac come on.
But I've got to be in the mood. Like
that.
I'll listen to the genre of music that I'm in the mood for. Like my wife's shit is just completely scattershot. Like she will go from straight ass fucking trap music, like stab a bitch, to fucking Taylor Swift teardrops on my guitar, like right after each other.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah, I can't. Like she'll hit me with that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I like a lot of different stuff. I'm mainly classic rock though.
Yeah, I like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a big musician too, or at least I was. Like I've played on stage, I've played on TV, I've been in recording studios. So
that's awesome, dude.
Played a lot of rock. Oh, Weird Al Yankovic. I haven't heard that name in so long. Smells Like Nirvana.
Yeah, dude.
Amish Paradise.
That was a great song.
You know, Coolio was very mad at him for that song.
Oh, really, eh?
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm not surprised.
He was very angry.
The chickens and Jacob Plows.
He said, I guess he had talked to Coolidge, and he's like, he said I could do like a parody of your song. He's like, yeah, I didn't know you would do that type of shit. He's mad.
Do you ever watch the Weird Al Yankovic bio movie?
No.
I don't remember what it was called, but I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of cool because I used to listen to him a lot when I was younger. So I started watching it, and then it just got stupid by the end. I was like, oh, screw this. I turned it off. But it was actually pretty good. It showed a little bit of how he started, if that was even true. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to look for that.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It was pretty good. It was funny.
Adele. Danzig's pretty good. Hey, believe it or not, I like Adele. I'm not gonna lie.
She's got a good voice.
All right, so pop quiz for whoever likes Danzig. Who is Danzig from? What other group was he from?
Oh fuck, I know this.
You got me. I don't know.
I'm gonna put it. Hold on.
The popular one. Was it the Ramones or Rancid?
It was.
Or
I'll
the
give
Dead
people a little bit
Kennedys?
more time.
I want to think it wasn't Black Flag.
Misfits.
Misfits.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I love Black Flag. They're old school shit.
I'd say I was a big into punk rock, real big whenever I was in high school. It was like Black Flag, Misfits, Ramones, Rancid, Dead Kennedys, Sex Pistols, all that stuff like that. That was my shit.
I actually got to see Black Flag and Rancid at the same concert. It was crazy.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's cool. I was big in grunge. That was my big one. I got to see. I actually saw Silverchair live. Hole. I saw them live.
Nice.
Buzzcocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Samsung. Yeah, Samsung. Yeah. Your wife told you to be back.
Yeah.
Later, Plywood.
What a great name on YouTube, just Plywood.
I say, how the hell did he get Plywood without any numbers or anything behind it?
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, how the hell did he get
cool.
He was the one off that got Plywood.
That's cool.
That's a badass name.
Joseph. I could totally see that too.
Pretty flat for a white guy.
Yeah. Pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're showing that. If Mrs. Adito is showing something, he's a whore for these live streams. He kind of loves y'all in a no homo kind of way. I think he's a whore for him and he loves him, and I'm pretty sure he's into this in a very homo kind of way.
Mike definitely is. He's been there rubbing his wood for a while now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's on the internet forever now. Fuck. Maybe. Oh God. David's watching.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm getting roasted 7 ways from Sunday. Fuck. Jesus God, it's fucking ruthless.
Dave, you were quick with that one.
like John Hard Blackwood.
Hard Blackwood.
I want to fucking die over here, man. Oh my God, that was funny, John.
God damn, he just fucking lit into me right off the rip. Oh, it was cool.
That was probably the funniest comment of the night, John. Oh my God.
Black on video. Fuck. Let me get the toolkit. Jesus. Miss DeVito's getting out the old fucking treasure chest from the closet.
Woo!
Mr. Davis.
What?
She said, let me get the toolkit out. Gosh darn it. And I'm pretty sure she said it in a
God.
Canadian accent. That was your wife, sir.
I'll grab my toolkit.
She's going to grab hers. It's got the ball gag in it. She's going to peg you. Oh, good God. We do got to get John on here. She's getting
There will be no harness. No.
David's in there listening to Endless Love with candles lit, putting on nipple clips and shit. It's like, my endless love. Ball gag mask. What's wrong with you?
It's booster cables.
Meet you in your spot, fucker. Oh, it's fucking even better because it's coming from her. The last ingredient for this solution is baby oil gel. Anyone get it? Yes, John, I do. I heard a person say one time that there's nothing more homosexual than a bunch of straight guys at a job site. Robert G, you probably heard right. There's a lot of ass grabbing and dick flipping at a job site, dude.
Oh, there's
dude.
so much.
I've got a theory that if you're at a job site and it's not just one continuous HR violation, you probably need to find another job site.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I go to the job sites for those HR violations.
You're like the fucking tax man, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking shitting on everybody's parade. He slapped his ass. Did he put a finger in him? I mean, that's when we draw the line.
I don't care about that. If it's consensual, I'm good with it.
If it's consensual, it's not fun. That's part of the fun.
In most cases, it's consensual.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Hurry up, I'm tied up. It's awkward. Adele's playing on repeat and her voice annoys me.
Hell yeah. Hot damn, you do. Hey, you do need to come on here, John.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You're the man, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think there'd be. I think the 4-inch paint would be pretty fucking devastating, honestly. Wow.
Fucking- Oh my gosh, dude.
I really don't think the extra 4 inches is going to be that fucking bad. I mean, just the shock off the first floor will either kill you.
Look at
5
Joe.
to 6 of harassment from Walmart. Now I can't work at Walmart anymore.
Juan, you're crazy.
Told my wife just to the first pinky knuckle.
Oh,
Slap and tickle around the rim. I mean, it's normal, right? It's definitely like a post-shower activity.
Oh my gosh.
This is why we're getting banned.
Yeah, you might be right.
Just fucking log out of here, and YouTube's going to shut our accounts down. Like, no, you fucks. He never
I just remembered
looked at her punky the same again.
I gotta check and see where my chisels are.
Yeah.
I just thought
It's
about
been
that.
nice knowing you guys. I'll come back. I'll come back like herpes, by God. I'll just be under a different name.
the beauty of YouTube.
I've done it once, I'll do it again.
Hell yeah.
On the way. Show.
Oh, it looks like they've already passed customs.
You
Nice.
got about 4 or 5 days in.
Beauty. Oh, I can't wait to get those things.
Damn, Dodge.
Broke out of my shackles.
What?
I broke out of my shackles.
Oh,
Here's your
you
beer.
broke out? Okay, thank you.
Yeah!
Feels.
Anymore.
She broke out of her shackles. She can't listen to Adele anymore. She just can't stand the intro anymore. I guess it was on repeat.
If I hear the intro to Hello one more time, I'm gonna cry. There's your beer. I love you.
Thank you.
Kiss.
Love you.
Some people are into that.
I got a beer.
You know,
Hell
if
yeah.
Barndo was here, he'd be getting quite the education. Yes, we keep
Oh,
it G-rated
yes,
when
he
Barndo's
would.
around. Barndo's a
And
good
then
kid.
we'd be getting banned for sure.
We keep it G-rated when Barndo's around. Barndo's good people, and he's one of us. He's just
Yeah.
not corrupted by the fuckery of the world yet.
Yep.
But you give him
Yeah.
time. Whenever he hits that mark, we'll be there.
Oh, we'll be there for his first live. Can you imagine? He's like, I've been watching all these lives and I couldn't wait. It's time.
Shackles and beer. Yeah, I mean, it don't sound like a bad idea. Remember the first fucking live that David was in here and he like was turning around smoking behind him like he was smoking crack at a rectory? Now he's opening beers and fucking chain smoking on screen.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking methed out trucker. Just it's fucking
Beer,
snow everywhere.
Yep. And beers to stay warm.
Bardo reading the comments on his live. My God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what's up, shit starts? If you left a message on the YouTube channel. Oh.
Yeah, she's Kat's trying to get John's info so that I was gonna try to get him to pop in, but we'll see. Maybe we could get him to pop in next time. Possibly.
Nice. That'd be
I'm
awesome.
going back to Call of Duty to yell at random men instead of my husband.
I'm totally cool with it. No, it wasn't smoking it. It was like snorting it. That's different.
Fucking trying to freebase a Marlboro Lights and no one's seen it.
Wasn't that bad, was it? Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that
You
did
look like
that
you was
bad.
hiding, trying to do some foul shit, like way worse than smoking a cigarette.
He was
that
like
really
leaving.
did look
He was
bad.
like leaving, and then he'd be back.
Meanwhile, if
Yeah.
you watch Ricker, anything Ricker does live, he's got one cigarette lit in his lip and another one in his hand on standby.
Yeah. He went live the other day for a long ass time, man.
Was that whenever he went live at like, I don't know, noon or something like that?
Yeah, he was live forever. I was like, this guy's still on. It was a long live for sure.
Yeah, I got the notification while I was at work, and like it popped up that Ricker was live. I was like, dude, it's noon. So I like ducked off into one of the janitor's closet at work and checked it out, and I was like, what's up, man? Can't blame him. You haven't met our kids. Oh man,
True
put the
story.
kids on blast.
True story.
Chain smoking in the shop all you want, babe. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I hooked you up with a beer, and man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a beer.
Upside the back of the head.
You were smoking in one of the shorts you posted, Chase?
That's funny. So
That is funny.
I didn't even do a video this weekend, so I'm not a week ahead anymore. So
I did a
that's
video. I
one
did
of-
a video last weekend, but I didn't finish the video, so I'm gonna finish it this weekend. Like I only have like the finale of the video, and then I'm gonna release it. And then I don't even know if I'm gonna do one for next weekend. I just might wait till next weekend.
I've got to
Nice.
shoot the reveal of me giving the boy the box, and then edit this video. And then I think tomorrow, well, actually, I know for a fact tomorrow I've got to do the review on the VEVOR bandsaw that came. And I'll probably
got
do
it?
the. Yeah, I got it. I still got to put it together.
Nice.
I haven't even had a chance
Hell
to put
yeah.
it together.
Nice.
But I got this big ass piece of oak. It's probably about, I don't know, 8 inch. I got 3 of them actually. 8 inches wide, 4 inches thick, and probably about 8 foot long. So I'm probably going to use that to cut them up into some bowl blanks and cut up into at least some manageable materials.
So I got what I'm doing for my next one is I'm filming a video and I don't even have a project idea in mind. Not at all. I'm gonna throw a bunch of scraps from my bin on my table and I'm just gonna figure it out during the video.
Fucking chicken bone it.
That's
Yep.
cool.
Yep. That's
Yo.
I'm just gonna make it up as I go and see what comes out.
There you go.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna like. So from all those pizza stands, I have a metric ton of oak wood cutoffs, all red oak cutoffs. So I got a bunch of those, and then I've got cherry. I've got 4 foot long pieces, 2 foot, 6 inch, like so many different. And then I got plywood sitting all over the place. So that's my next one.
If I can, I know this might sound like a little unorthodox or whatever, but if I can knock out a couple of these like smaller tool reviews, because my tool reviews are only like 8-10 minutes long. I think that I'm gonna do some major cleaning in the shop, and then I think my next build or my next video is gonna focus more on like shop organization and stuff that we all could use around the shop instead of like stuff that we sell and shit like that. But like a rolling lumber cart, so I can maybe break down some of this lumber and get it to where I can move it. Building a base for my table saw with locking casters and stuff like that. Building a pulley system from the rafters right here that'll lower down a framed piece of wood that I can set on top of my table saw because I use it a lot, like they were talking earlier, for a workbench. So just making the space that I have more usable.
The one thing I haven't done a video on it yet. I did one for that Woodworking for Beginners Facebook group, was on my my setup for my my dust collector. I was probably going to do another one of those because I'm going to make some modifications to it. So I'm probably going to end up doing a video on that, just small shop dust collector.
I still have to send videos into that guy. That's if he even still wants to work with me.
Yeah, he will.
Like
he's pretty good.
I have literally just got everything in the house finally situated and got back to where I was somewhat on track here on YouTube. So, I mean, which those videos won't be that bad. Like with the topics I sent him, they were like hand tool stuff and then like shop organization, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not nothing too crazy, and hand tool maintenance. So, off the wall question, Dave. What's that above your head? Dave, what do you got above your head, man?
That's an air cleaner. That's all.
I need to get me one of those, man.
I found this one for like 50 bucks. It's a 1400 CFM, but I got it for 50 bucks used, and it just uses furnace filters.
Nice.
Right, so they're cheap and easy to get. 16 by 20 by 1 inch. So
that's pretty cool.
Pretty good. But yeah, no, it's necessary in the shop. When I was doing like ripping all the insulation down, man, I went through like 4 filters in that thing. I just had it running all the time.
I need to replace my wind filter. I need to go with a cyclone. I found a few of them.
Oh, for dust collection?
Yeah.
So I just went with so all I've got is, if you go to Home Depot, I don't know if I can say that, but whatever, I just said it. They have this little cyclone separator that snaps onto the top of the Home Depot bucket. Right? And it's dirt cheap, and the thing is freaking amazing. It cost me like 14 bucks. So it's probably even cheaper for you guys.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Might have to look into that because I have no dust collection in the old whacking shack. We're running this bitch like a pirate ship.
What's up, Barndo?
What? Hey, Barndo, what's up? G-rated, homies.
Hey, Barndo. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see if I can show you here the dust collector thing. Hang on.
Barndo, I just got a notification saying that you got a new video out, man. We'll check it out when we're done.
See that cyclone thing right on top?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I remember watching your Woodworker for Beginners video on that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did it for them.
Uh-oh. Oh, there you go.
I got my tripod up on my bench. It like moves in every direction. So
that's awesome.
That's definitely a worthwhile investment, is a good tripod.
So did you guys check out the chisel video? What do you think about the lighting on that?
I thought the lighting was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying something.
I thought it was decent.
A little different on that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I really like what you did with the copper ring around the handles.
Yeah, that was legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, your lighting wasn't too bad, though.
So my videos are coming up like super dark. Like I've got LEDs above head and everything like that, and like they were coming in like super dark. And that one planner video I done, I had the doors of the shop open because it was nice out. It was like 30 degrees, but it was nice out. And like the natural light was awesome, so I kind of like rigged up like a ring and a light bar to set them to natural sunlight tones and everything like that. And it's got a phone mount in the center of it. It's pretty janky.
Yeah,
but
I got one of those. That's what I started with.
I'm still in the starting stage, I reckon.
It works,
Thank
man.
you, Barndo.
Oh, it worked good.
Yeah, his new video was pretty awesome.
Oh,
I
new video a
think,
couple hours ago? I'll have to check that out.
I think that because it's only a select group of us or whatever that actually do that, I think that I'm gonna set a limit for like subscriber counts or whatever, and whenever my channel gets to a certain subscriber count that I set, I'll have to figure it out. I'm gonna make another set of these chisels, the same style, and do a giveaway to one of the subscribers and probably one of the live streams or something like that.
That'd be cool, man.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, just like a one-off. I mean, I don't want to like get real behind on stuff like that, but pretty cool set of chisels.
That'd be cool. Real cool.
And good Lord, the purists are salty on that. Like I'm in a couple Facebook groups on hand tools and hand tool restorations, and like I posted them in there, and some old man straight cussed me for like every bit of 8 hours.
Really?
It was like just blasphemy. Why would you do that to a set of Stanley chisels? And I was like, I explained to him when I got them, they were like broken and beat up and rusted, and the handles were beat off of them, and plastic was cracked. And he was like, "That's blasphemy. They don't need no designs on the flats, and why would you ever put that style handle on there?" I was like, okay, thanks. And he just kept coming with it.
Wow.
Robert, I might have to get a hold of you on that dust stopper.
Yeah, that's what it's called, dust stopper. That's right. Yeah, that thing.
What's up, Boondocks?
It's pretty good. A lot of people say it collapses the bucket under pressure, but it doesn't. I've never had an issue with it.
What up, Boondock? Barndo, we're kind of in the same boat. I don't think it'll have to be that hard. I'm assuming you just figure out who you're going to give it to and find out a shipping address for them, and then, in your case, make sure your parents are involved the entire way. And they just find a way to get it out to them. They have like random name generators where you can copy and paste everyone's name into it or something like that, and then it'll automatically pull it. I've done it a few times for my Facebook group, but I've never done it for YouTube.
Yeah, the giveaway things can be tricky. When we set up the giveaways with the Woodworking for Beginners group, that was a lot of work because we had I got us Veritas was one sponsor, Jessam Tools was another sponsor, right? So that was a lot of work coordinating that. But through YouTube, it'd probably be pretty simple to do a giveaway that way.
Yeah.
I was talking about your dust collector, your dust stopper, Robert. I'll have to get a hold of you on that. So, Barndo, have you
Awesome.
you slayed any more million-viewed posts or million-viewed videos? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm envious of a 13-year-old kid right now. My last video bombed. Barndo's out here with millions.
Give it time; it can catch up too, right? Sometimes they're slow.
Yeah, I get there's a lot of glare from my light on these lives.
Try something here. I can't guarantee this will work.
That's better, Mike.
I can't guarantee it's going to get my big ass head in there. Crooked.
That's good.
Cool. To angle it down a little bit. There we go. Maybe. Yeah.
That might be a little bit better.
I was thinking I might be able to get like a diffuser or something to put over the lights back here, just like one of those strips you hang over them.
Well, you got your lights are they on the ceiling?
I've got 3 on the ceiling, and 1 mounted back over the tool wall, over the knife board that I built, and then 1 over here. Then I've got 1 rigged up to my light ring here. It's just all over the place, man.
All of mine are on the ceiling.
Yeah, if you got them on the ceiling, just whenever you got your camera on, just try to keep the camera. That's why, like, I always, whenever I film a video, I usually go like about that high, and that's it, so it doesn't catch any lights. But you can see them all in the window behind me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I got. Let me find it here.
Huh.
Like this is without any of the setup.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the light ring, and then that's the secondary that I got mounted to it.
That one's good. Can see your whole face.
Yeah. So I actually watched a couple videos on how to produce better quality videos on YouTube.
Nice.
Wax paper is one thing that I read, John.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Good
they
to
say
know,
that you can hang wax paper over the front of your lights. You'll still get all the ambient light, but it'll break up the glare like a diffuser.
That's interesting.
That
yeah,
is
but I can see
interesting.
that working. Yeah, I could see that working.
Yeah. So I might do that on my next build. I mean, like I was saying, my next week's video will probably be shop upgrades. So I might build me some boxes that mount around my lights and put wax paper screens over them.
That's not a bad idea.
White fitted sheets. I haven't heard that one yet, but I'll check that out.
That'd still diffuse light. It just might not let as much through as wax paper. Oh, parchment. Well,
parchment
paper is.
It sounds like something that
brown.
Ardito would say. It sounds fancy yet sophisticated, like a Canadian.
We have parchment paper.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper.
No. It's parchment paper.
Parchment paper. A.
There you go. Oh, look at that look of approval.
Fuck, boys. Ooh.
Watch it.
Hey, you did it that time.
I know. That's the first one. I'm doing really good.
Last
Yours,
time
so
I
don't
was
break
like,
it.
oh. A rich person.
I was doing really good, and you brought that ignorance upon me. You made that come out.
All because of parchment paper.
Parchment paper, shut up.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper, sir. Yeah, so at the school where I work, the tech lab and stuff like that, they keep on getting like these big pieces of heavy like CNC equipment and stuff in, and like unrelated or storing all that stuff like that. But they've been hooking me up with like all the pallets, and the pallets have like some mahogany on them, but a lot of the big ones are like 3/4 inch treated ply. So I've been like snatching up all those I can get. And whenever I was talking about like building a lumber rack, like to store all my wood in, I want to be able to push it out of the way when I'm not using it, and like take this whole side of a wall over here, have the tool wall back behind where it is now, and then have my bench where I can pull it away from the wall and actually stand behind the bench and film, and be able to film from the other side of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll make for a little bit better. Like I could actually like pro finish out one side of this building.
That's cool.
To where it looks like I actually am in a wood shop and not in a shed in my backyard. What can I make out of a pallet and 4 sheet of plywood?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you something else. If you like go to your local newspaper printing establishment or whatever it is, and you ask them for a cut off at the end of the roll, they'll give you a section that's like 2 or 3 foot long of like blank newspaper. It's still on the roll, and you can like use it to lay across your workbench and stuff like that. John in the comments just reminded me of that, but they'll give that away for free, and it'll take you forever to run out of it. It's also great for packing material.
You can buy that at Home Depot for like $10 a roll too.
But the newspaper place will give it away for free, David.
Well, free's better.
We're all about the free.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I needed a desk. So I moved my laser engraver indoors. It's not in my shop anymore. Because Creality is sending me a smoke purifier and a rotary. Right, their smoke purifier is like $1,000. It's insane.
Yep.
But in any case, so they're sending me that stuff. So I needed a desk for inside. So I found a desk for free on. I take anything for free that I possibly can.
Dude, I'm a scavenger. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that some of the tools in my shop I found by trash cans and alleys, and I snatched them up, threw them in the back of the truck. They came home and got the old dad treatment, got greased up, new bearings, and a new wire on them, and they work. Hence,
Perfect.
the miter saw that we were all terrified of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
one
don't
was
do that.
very terrifying.
That builds character.
Oh, Kizzy says it's only $4 a roll for the Americans. Yeah, it's only $4. There you go.
Oh, wow. Still not free.
Yeah, but how much
That's
money
what I'm
do you pay in fuel to go and pick it up?
Dude, I live in a small town. You can probably throw a rock and hit the newspaper place from my house.
Okay, fair enough. So I actually took a roll of that paper stuff from Home Depot. So my bench is 3 foot deep by 7 feet wide, and I have it mounted at the end so that way whenever I do glue ups, I just pull it up and I coat it right across the whole table. Right, and just cut it. I just made mounts and everything for it and cut it when I'm done.
It
Nice.
doesn't work that well with resin. Resin will go right through it.
Yeah, but apparently
Wax
John
paper works
says
way
that,
better.
or the parchment paper.
Parchment paper.
Yeah. I just want to rub that in again. That's all.
Shut. Enjoy Wood reached out to me to review their Banggood workbench. I had refused because I can't see either of it with a straight face. Enjoy Wood reached out to me to review their Banggood workbench.
Wood.
Bang
Dude, I
good.
could say that all day long.
Just putting those two together. It's just
Enjoy Wood Banggood.
What is Enjoy Wood?
Enjoy Wood. I don't know.
Oh, enjoywoodtool.com.
I'm gonna look it up here in a minute.
Huh. That's actually a nice looking bench.
Really?
I don't know how sturdy it'll be, but
Ain't nothing the
they got
3-inch
like
leg
some-
bolts won't fix. Let me get my pencil. I'm writing them down.
I want to see what they got here. Oh, they got a whole bunch of tools and laser engravers, of course.
I don't want any more laser engravers.
Yeah, you got what, two? You got a CO2 and a diode now?
I don't have a CO2. I've got 2 diodes, a gamma, and then an open frame 10 watt. And I am thinking of selling my CNC machine because I rarely use it.
Well, you're moving more towards hand tool stuff, right? So
No, not necessarily that, but like I just don't use my CNC machine a whole lot. Like when I first got it and I was trying to figure out how to carve and stuff, I used the CNC machine, but now that I've got a little bit better with my chisels, like I can carve and do with my rotary tool pretty much the same thing that the CNC can do. Like, and I mean, I don't use it to the extent to where I'm like making tool parts and stuff like that. I only got it really for carving wood. So
yeah, no, that's fair. I debated on getting one of those Fox Alien CNC machines before, but that's when I decided now I'm going to go with a laser engraver instead. And
So
I'm
I've
happy
got-
I did, because a laser engraver, you can use it to put an accent on anything you're building, right? Customize any. That's why I like the laser engraver.
It's like the medallion on Bub's his toolbox. I thought it up and literally went there, sit in the computer. I sit down for 5 minutes and threw that together, and then I pressed like a button and cut it out.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. You just do up all your test pieces, so you know your settings, speed and power, and that's it.
Yep.
I've got so many test pieces for every different kind of wood.
Well, I learned the hard way today that ash wood or ash is extremely hard to cut with a laser engraver.
Oh,
Yeah, like stuff that like would normally take one
thick?
pass takes like 3 or 4 passes with ash.
wow.
Wow.
Now, how thick was it?
Same thickness, like 3 mil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that little medallion I put on the front of that box, man, it like it took the paces.
Well, what power is your laser?
The X Tool's a 40 watt, and I had it cranked to 100 on cut, and then my Acmer's a 48 watt select fire.
Yeah.
That's with the air assist and everything.
That's crazy. So rough around the edges says I got Fox Alien Pro CNC and then make a laser engraver now for $250. So yeah, I think for the Fox Alien you can put a laser head on it. I think that's what I saw.
I have a Fox Alien. I haven't even opened it yet, but it has the CNC and the laser too. And then I have the expansion kit too. I need to just get my ass ready and freaking put it together already. Had it for a long time, dude. Huh?
I was telling Kat bye and thanks for coming. She said she's gonna have us up in the background. Thanks for coming hanging out.
See,
Trying to say anything too awful. No, like the VEVOR, it was the CNC. It was one of the first things I bought through VEVOR. It's the 4040C. I mean, it's a huge. It's the biggest version of the desktop CNCs they make. It's not like a Shapeco or Shapeco or whatever they call them, but 44 with a 3,000 RPM spindle and all that, and I got all the bits and everything, but it's also got the setup to where you can put the laser head on it and all that stuff. I don't need to put a laser on that because I've got 3 other ones and I don't really use the CNC to carve anything. Like I used it for signs and stuff before I figured out how to actually like carve signs with a chisel.
Yeah.
And it's probably the only time that I can actually say this, but I'm faster than the CNC machine when it comes to the carving.
There you go.
The CNC does all the passes and stuff.
Yeah. So what's the point, right?
Yeah, right now it's just taking up valuable real estate in my office.
Fair enough. The Creality, they wanted to send me another laser engraver, so they got a new one coming out. It's not even out on their site yet, but it is essentially a mini. It's actually designed to be a portable laser engraver.
Now,
but I told them no. I have no interest in it. Like, I have a 22 watt Pro already, and I had a 10 watt before that. I gave it to a friend because I don't need more than one. So that's what I said to them. I was like, hey, what about the smoke purifier and the rotary? They're like, yeah, sure, cool.
Now the rotary is cool. Like one of my big sellers during the spring for like the craft shows and stuff is like I turn rolling pins on a lathe. Like I segment walnut and cherry, and I do rolling pins. And the rotary would be cool for that, for like the outside, for the round part of it, and all that stuff like that. But I've got the smoke eater, the dust or the air purifier, the smoke eater from Acmer, and it's universal. It'll hook up to my X tool as well, and that thing's a beast.
Yeah,
it sounds like a jet taking off, but it's a beast.
Nice. My son's trying to push me to get Creality to send a 3D printer.
I want a 3D printer.
Yeah, my son's got one. but he wants the better one.
Like I don't know enough
cool.
about
like
them.
you can do some cool stuff.
Like I don't know enough about them, but I've seen dudes that have like 3D printed molds for casting, and then like put the 3D print into like deft clay for the casting, then poured stuff for like bench dogs and tool handles and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like it's some pretty cool stuff.
I like the resin 3D printer. I'd like to give that one a try.
Yeah, the
right
school
now,
I work
he's
with,
just using the PLA spools.
let's say the school that I work with, they've got a like their computer lab, tech lab, or whatever. First off,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and give like I'm wanting to get 3D printer. They got a like they're one of their classes is they got to build a guitar. Like they got to cut out the body of a guitar out of ash. Like they cut the neck, fret saw, do the frets, everything like that. Do all the wiring. They build an actual working electric guitar. But like the wood shop they got in there that is just for that class is insane. But in the upstairs part of that, they've got like 20 3D printers, like a bunch of CNCs. They got a few of the resin printers. And then he's got this new one in. It's like a metal forge or something like that that actually prints metal parts.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, it is insane. I've watched it work. It takes forever to make something, but he can literally take this weird looking camera he's got and like scan a router if I wanted, and then it'll print out the 3D form of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guitars are fun to build. I built an electric guitar in high school. That was a lot of fun to build.
I've always wanted to build a guitar. That's on my list.
Oh, so much fun. The biggest word you need to be aware of is intonation.
Intonation.
When you build a guitar.
Truss rods in the neck.
You know what's
so it's
crazy?
basically from the 12th fret to the bridge has to be the same as the 12th fret to the head.
To the nut.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cock was telling me about building guitars. He's like, they're pretty it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and it takes a long time. I want to build an acoustic, actually. That's what I want to build.
That'd be
That's
cool.
what I want to build too. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got I've got a Martin acoustic sitting in the house. That's like my go-to guitar, but I want to build my own to play.
Throw Daniel an invite. He's already in here.
Let's give it a shot.
John Upnorth, his cock builds guitars too.
Yeah, guitars are fun. I got a buddy of mine. He wants me to help him build a cello.
That would be cool.
I know the cellos are freaking amazing. So, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot
like a
of
big
precision work.
Stand-up rockabilly bass.
Hell yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah. New beginnings. I want to be able to Gibson Les Paul custom copy. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed on guitars that I'd love to be able to do is like the mother of pearl inlays and then the binding that they put around the edge of it.
Yeah.
Like that is so cool. I've seen furniture that's got that like ivory looking binding around it.
Yep, right on the corner edges. Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, any hollow body string instrument is going to be lengthy and difficult to build. Yeah.
100%. 100% it will. Yeah, the electric I built was a Les Paul copy. DiMarzio double humbucker pickups and all that stuff. So
look at him, the Canadian knows music.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
You?
Hello.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
He's watching the fight.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Not much.
It's awful dark in there. I know you still got your hair though. If I came in the
Hell
house
yeah.
in the dark. What are you eating, brother?
My bad.
He's chilling out. He's chilling out.
It's my night off.
Took the night
Heck
off.
yeah.
Nice.
He's like, it's my night off, and you invite me in this shit on.
He's like, why are you fucking with me?
Oh, shit, he just knocked him out. Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
All right. Ugh. What do y'all up
He
to?
can't. Your thing came in as the one, the only.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
The only.
Oh, that's
the
funny.
one, the
Oh,
one, the
shit.
only.
The one, the only.
Oh, let me try and make myself brighter.
Make yourself
Gasoline
brighter.
usually works.
Gasoline. Oh shit.
You see my little raccoon?
You got a raccoon?
Yeah, he's over there.
Really?
By God.
Nice. Yep.
Heck yeah, I see him.
I see him.
I see.
Where are you going? You're probably like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What's this guy doing?
What the hell's going on?
I was trying to get myself some light, but she zip tied the zip tied my light. Damn it. Ugh. Anyway, y'all don't have to see my face.
We can see you.
Cool.
Some of us know what you look like by memory.
Oh wow.
Maybe. Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
I did not want it to be creepy.
He's all, see ya.
I gotta go. I'm dipping.
Hell yeah, what are you eating there?
Like, what you eating, bud? Chinese?
Nice. I got ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whipped cream.
Some ice cream, baby.
No.
Some mint chocolate chip.
There you go.
It's got.
Oh, that's a good one.
What kind is it? It's the Tamaluke. Tamaluke, I think. Tamaluke.
Tamaluke.
Yes, it's the best.
Never
ever.
had that one.
Oh.
Nope.
So, Mike, I'm going to be cutting my hair soon.
What?
Hey, I know a guy. Just saying, like, if there's a bag of it that comes to my house undisclosed, I'm not saying a word. I'm going to pin it up on my wall like a coyote pelt.
You ain't about to put no curse on me.
Nah.
Throw my hair in the stew.
That's kidney people. That's from down south in that voodoo state. Blow it in my face and shit, you know? Yeah.
I can't see the chat. I don't like that. But that's okay. Oh, big slam.
Yeah, someone told you to put your hair in a high and tight.
Put my what?
Hair in a high and tight.
No.
Yeah, good luck workshop. It's not happening.
We don't wear man buns around here.
I just keep it in the bun so shit don't get caught in it. It's an actual ponytail.
I hear you.
Don't judge me, damn it.
Are you really gonna are you really gonna cut your hair?
Yeah.
You gonna cut it off?
No. I'm just gonna trim it.
Oh hell, that's not a haircut. That's a trim.
No, I mean I'm gonna trim it. I'm
Oh, you're gonna
buzz
cut
it
it then.
Yeah. It only took me like, my hair grows really slow. My facial hair doesn't, but my head hair
Mine-
grows slow.
My head hair grows
Facial hair grows slow too.
Like, I've had a shaved head my whole life pretty much. And maybe let it start growing out from, I think it was 2019 I started let it growing out. And this is, what was that, 7 years ago, and it's only this big? Or this long?
Wow.
Like my brother, he can shave his head, and next month his hair be longer than mine.
Dude, my hair grows like wildfire.
Yeah.
Same.
Dude, his hair is like horse mane. That shit.
That's crazy.
Yep.
My facial hair grows fast, not my hair up top.
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
the same
slow.
way.
I might look pretty and manicured right here, but underneath all this, I'm like a teddy bear.
You sick bastard.
I'm just gonna cover myself in linseed oil. My matted up man froze.
Rub it just like you do your hammer.
This is my mallet.
Your mallet from Honey.
My honey mallet.
Your Honey mallet.
Oh, you got
You sick son of a bitch.
I am
Oh, wow.
very much so.
Who's that, Chase? Should stop by, Chase.
Yeah, Chase stopped by for an hour.
Yeah.
He was in here.
Yeah. I think it's the first time I ever got to talk to him.
Oh, did Chase pop in?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
popped in for like an hour.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I talked to him a few times. On
What's up
his
with
vibes.
anybody talking to T Junior lately?
I messaged him a few weeks back, nothing back, but I think he's been really busy.
Yeah.
I know he was doing that. Good?
Brad kind of disappeared too for a little bit.
Yeah, man, his mom passed away, and yeah,
Oh no, that's right.
his mom passed away, and then because he was doing his whole YouTube thing and really into it, getting really into it, and then she passed away, and then he kind of stopped.
Oh fuck, can you blame him?
Yeah, I don't blame him. That's how I was with my dad, man. I was lost for like about 6 months or so, so I can't blame him.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know. Yeah. I know he said he was in an okay place the last time I talked to him, but he said he was just gonna step away for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to.
Yeah, man, you got to sometimes. Sometimes that's what we need.
Mm-hmm. Dave, y'all still snowed in up there or what?
Oh, don't even get me started. Yep. we got 4 foot everywhere. We got 12-inch ice dams. It's brutal.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, currently I took a bunch of ice melt. Phil took a bunch of my wife's pantyhose and cut all the legs off. And no. Mike, wait till the end. Wait till the end.
And then you start
Y'all
wearing
take cross-dressing serious as fuck up there.
So if you ever have an ice dam, best way to get rid of it is take ice melt, put it into a pantyhose, tie a knot, and lay it on top of it, and then it'll slowly melt, and it'll create a channel for water to drain off.
Ooh, okay then.
That's pretty smart.
Flamethrower.
I see you there, Mr. Wizard.
So Mike,
Fucking Dr.
no, I
Demopolis in the 21st
I
century.
wasn't wearing them as much as you want to picture that.
I don't
no,
want to
I
picture
wasn't wearing
that.
them.
God damn, I don't want to picture that. Like watching a rooster wear stockings.
Yeah, pretty much. So I got a 500,000 BTU torch. I was going to use it, but I opted not to because if that heat gets to the shingles too much, it'll
Oh,
screw
you're
it up.
gonna be
And
on
hell, I might
fire,
set
baby.
myself on fire. Yeah.
Shit's already gonna be wet. It's gonna be wet. Man up. Light that shit up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
My torch will drain a propane tank in 12 minutes.
Well, that means you got 11 minutes to get shit done.
I'm giving the pantyhose some time first.
Yeah, give the pantyhose some time.
I'm sure you are. I like the way they feel in your gooch. Some kind of smelly weirdos flooding everywhere.
What did I walk into?
You
Yeah,
walk
I know,
into some
right?
weird shit, Daniel. I ain't gonna lie, bub.
They always end weird, you know.
Last night.
What'd he say?
Talking to the wall at night.
That was gay.
Chase's wife said we're a bunch of weirdos.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I don't doubt it. Oh, head kick.
Mm.
Sorry. That was gay.
Oh, that's gay, brother. That's gay. So this shows you how not technologically advanced I am. My wife just showed me how to screen record. And like I've been ripping just random shit and throwing it in my videos. Like, and I mean, I might have got one about Daniel talking about his little balls the other night, but I haven't threw that in the video yet. But like, I was just completely baffled that you can do that shit. I was like, oh wow.
Yep.
Whole new window of possibilities for you.
Oh, dude, it's going down. I'm telling you right now, it's going down like a fat kid on a staircase.
Going down like a fat kid dodgeball.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, they got a new red pill. Longer lasting, special action. What?
Boner pill. That's the blue pill we talked about last week.
That's how
that
I
was
do a lot of my editing with a lot of those screen cuts when I bring in like movie clips. It's from screen recording.
Yeah, like I put one of Donald Trump in one of my last videos screaming, I'm going to come. That was the best shit ever.
Yeah.
It's just something about Donald Trump saying, I'm going to come. It's funnier than fun.
Oh my God. Y'all are horrible. Y'all are so bad.
We're not great people.
Damn, hit him with an uppercut. Anyway.
Well, Mike said it's not fun if it's consensual. Someone else should flip that. I never said those exact words. You assumed. All I said was part of the challenge of making it happen is the fun part.
Yep. I like the one where Trump said, "Do not," or "I'm about to come," and then it was like a meme, and then Kamala came in behind him saying to the immigrants, "Please do not come."
Yeah, that's the one I used.
Oh my God!
It's got Kamala saying, "Do not come." Do not come. And then it's him going, I'm going to come.
Oh, yeah. That's how it went. Yep.
Yep. I was talking about getting all sticky working with my miter saw with the depth out.
My.
I know, man. I'm a horrible person.
That's bad.
I know.
I mean, hey, it might go viral. I'll watch. People take things too serious these days anyway.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
I get comments like people saying that I would subscribe, but I can't subscribe with that language. And it's like, what?
Okay.
What language?
Really?
They should stay away.
Like
They should stay away from this live then.
Should stay way the fuck away from this live.
All right.
When you say big ass profit, they get all pissed off and like, I don't want to watch this. That's
I mean,
crazy.
that's like
That's
literally
nothing.
the only curse word I say.
That's crazy.
And then
My
if I do,
11-year-old son has come up to me before, and I've been like, I'm gonna go out to make a shop, and Daniel, he hears me watching your videos. He's like, "You're gonna go make a big ass profit?" Kid's 11 years old. It's funny. Like,
Yeah.
all I can think of is like, okay, so I'm teaching woodworking, like that's something you should want your young ones to be watching. And I'm not vulgar, the kids these days listen to worse shit on the radio.
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, really? Don't subscribe then. Kiss my ass. How about that?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sold.
You make a good point, Joe.
Good point, Joseph. Good
You make
point.
a very good point.
Yeah, I mean, I might have a foul mouth, but I worked on plenty enough work sites and, God forbid, police departments and squad rooms to where that's
wrong. That's just what's wrong with people. They're so uptight.
I agree.
This is where you cut
Same.
loose. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't come to a job site then.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier. If your
I
job
don't know
site is
if
not
my
an
amigos-
HR violation, you're on a really bad job site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what my amigos say half the time, but I know it ain't good. Puta madre.
Somebody's a
Watch it
motherfucker.
again.
Hey, were there any negative comments when you went live at your job site?
No.
No? That's good.
I mean, maybe I just didn't see them.
Yeah, that's good though.
I don't have
He
any.
said if there
negative
was, he didn't
comments.
give a shit.
Yeah, I don't have any negative comments on the lives mainly. It's just like in that one video where I was like, there's 54% of you that aren't subscribed. Why not? And somebody's like, well, since you asked, I figured I'd answer. It's because of your foul language. And I'm like, dude, fuck you.
Lay the
Yeah.
fuck down, Karen.
Yeah. Don't watch.
Like big ass profit, that really bothered. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's a bit
crazy.
crazy.
I used
I mean,
to be very particular of what I'd say, and then like I had a lady come in my comments, and she's like, you would probably get a lot more people that responded to your channel in a better tone if you would change the name. And I was like, huh?
What?
And she's like, yeah, the Whack and Chat just sounds a lot like something else. And I literally argued with her for 15 minutes in text until she admitted that it sounded like masturbation. And then I was like, well, that's cool because my 5-year-old son said it, and whacking is spelled different than the masturbation whacking. So why are you thinking about masturbation? And then, like, I never got anything back.
Yeah, because somebody's mind went down a gutter.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. It's a play on words. It's filthy. But it's funnier than hell whenever I go to, like, I donate stuff to church auctions and, like, stuff for the school for them to get stuff. And they're like, oh, this was donated from Mike DeLauder and
The Whacking Shack.
the Whacking Shack. And there's these little old ladies with their dresses and their Bibles giggling and laughing. It's funnier than shit. I don't care.
I love it. Damn it, David, y'all beat us in hockey, you sons of bitches.
They didn't beat us
Oh,
in the
yeah.
fist fight, though.
No, they sure didn't. Yeah, we sure did beat up on you in the fist fight.
Yeah.
My friend was talking about that the other day.
I seen where they booed that, and I was like, this shit is not going to end well. I figured it'd be like second period. No.
Yeah.
First
You
9
can't
seconds.
boo America
Yeah.
and not get a punch to the face.
I didn't even
Yeah.
get to watch game 2.
Honestly, that's just kind of disgraceful to do that. Like, it really is.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of overboard. Like, wow, they're really booing. Like, nobody.
Yeah,
at the
no,
Olympics gets booed.
No, there's absolutely no reason for that. Like, that is not patriotic.
It's crazy.
Yeah, stupid.
It is crazy.
It was a damn good game, though. Both games.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Jesus, it's like they're making love. Like,
Are they sticky?
they're sweaty.
Yeah, I'm screenshotting that.
Come on, Rob. Come on,
Are
Rob,
they
come on.
sticky? They're sweaty.
Good luck getting us.
3
Good luck
minutes
getting
and
a
23
submission.
seconds.
Rob Funk. It's going to be Matsumoto. Yeah! Let's go, boy!
I like Rob. I like Rob Font. I like him.
Go. Hell of a fight, too. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Okay.
See, that's why I don't stream the fights. I've done it once or twice, but I go a little crazy.
Oh, shit.
There he is.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I dropped my phone.
No, mine's messing up.
Anytime I stream
Yeah,
the fight,
You're frozen.
I'm back.
am I
Oh,
frozen?
here, let me. We got 5 of them. Let me.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow. What?
Wow.
It's Mike
There we go.
DeLauder and Mike DeLauder.
I should have
Kill
left
one
it
of me.
on, huh?
That was
Want me to put
crazy.
it back?
People are watching this going as if one mic wasn't enough.
What the fuck
Here
is
we go.
happening?
Oh, now
That's
it's
a
echoed.
good way to do it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go. I think it was because it was picking up your mic twice. Eh.
That's crazy. It's still playing it back to my phone. What kind of witchcraft is this? Hold on.
You voodoo master, you.
I did not. It's not like intentional.
You masturbator.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, he's gone now. What happened?
Oh,
I'm trying to get back in, boys.
Damn, they don't rob my man.
I can't hear you still. Are you still on?
Yep.
I think Mike's.
I think Mike's gone.
Oh, here he is. Oh, no, wait, that was you.
I'm still here.
Huh.
Who's talking?
Me. Mike was talking.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking.
What you got? What do you think about Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker?
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one, dude. That's gonna be a good one. I think that Dan is in a different place in his career.
Me too.
I really do. I don't know, man. I think Dan might just. Dan's a gamer.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got that.
are.
They are, but God,
Dan's
man,
got that crazy in him.
Got that dog, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
You got that
Gaethje,
dog.
You know, Gaethje as well, but that last knockout he just suffered. I think Dan's going to be too much for him. Too much volume.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Although Gaethje is my 100% favorite fighter.
Yeah, I love Gaethje. That's a tough one for me. It's tough to. It's kind of just like a fight I just want to watch.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know.
Yeah, I won't be disappointed either way, pretty much.
Like two kissing cousins.
But I do think Dan Hooker's going to get better of him.
Yeah.
My wife and I smoke during our lives, so that brings out the crazies. What you smoking on? Some Pepe Le Pew?
That's what your wife said.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. This is electronic.
My wife is roasting me now. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not the brightest. I'll karate chop you.
There's house hours when I get up.
Jesus God.
All right, guys. I got a few more minutes and then I got to get off here.
Yeah, I got to bounce, guys. I'm tired.
Later, Daniel.
Say,
Hey, brother.
see you, Daniel.
Remember.
Wow, dude, we're 10:30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we've been-
fucking late, boys.
Holy
I was supposed to get off an hour ago.
You're fucking single, and you're not getting none of that stuff we were talking about earlier.
My wife's still playing Call of Duty, so I'm good.
Hell yeah.
My wife literally just told me to come in the back door. She also said that she locked the front door to come in the back door, but she said, I'm also not going to put that in the chat because you're a dick. So,
So you just say it instead.
yeah, I mean, I gotta say it.
Oh, that's funny. This has been fun, boys.
Yeah, it's been fun. Well, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us, man. This was probably the best one yet. We had a bunch of guests here and lots of fun. Lots of profanity
fun.
as usual, but whatever.
Yeah,
We
but
are
you can
who
always
we
say
are, right?
fuck. I mean, fuck's a fucking word, guys.
Fuck the fucking fuckers.
Yeah, fuck them fucking
What
fucks.
the fuck?
Yeah,
What the
fuck,
fuck?
bro? Fuck them fucking fucks.
We're gonna break the record for leaving a chat with fuck.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
All right, you beautiful fucks.
Jesus Christ.
You like that?
Oh man.
That's good. That's good.
That was good. All right, hey, somebody send us off. Who wants to do it?
I've
Go
done
for
it
it,
the
Mike.
past 2 times. One of you guys are up.
All right, David, you ready? Send
Make
us
it
off.
count, you Canadian fuck.
Canadians are polite.
All right, you parchment.
Parchment paper.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
All right, you
Thanks
beautiful
for
fucking
watching.
fucks. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. It's been great. David decided to jump back in, so we had some guests tonight. We're going to try to make it a normal thing. Be sure to pop back in next Saturday. Until then, peace out. We love y'all. God bless. Until then,
Love ya.
fuck off.
See ya.
Fuck off.
Fuck
Fuck
sakes.
off. For
Fuck
fuck's
off.
sakes.
Oh, fuckity
Fuck
fuck fuck.
Fuck off. Fuck on. Fuck off.
Fuck on. Fuck on. Fuck on. Fuck on. Bye-bye.